Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Thursday. So glad you're with us. We okay? Okay. When you hear Tony saying something at the beginning of the show, it's never good. We're so glad to have you with us. We've got a very, very special week ahead. You may know if you were with me last night, we have our very special red carpet week. It is, we're live from Los Angeles. We're the only network that is based here on the West Coast and in the capital of Hollywood, glamour, the movies, entertainment, television. So we know that this is a big, big week here in Hollywood. We know that on Sunday, big award show. And so what we decided to do was no better time to bring you a very special line of jewelry that's going to be new. Really, truly unlike anything we've ever seen before. It is really, really special. You're seeing some examples. Of course, you probably know this piece here. I was so fortunate to be able to wear this. Isn't that gorgeous? I just can't stop looking at it, right? I've been wearing that. I wore that last night. And then we have a new piece here that I'm wearing, all in citrines today. And then we also have, you can see some very large amethyst on the way. So that's going to be coming up tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow night for our big Club TVON Friday night party. We've got that on the way. We're going to show you the first ever red carpet collection here that are, I'm going to tell you, I've received so many incredible comments, emails, etc. on these pieces here. And I'm so proud that we're going to bring them to you today or tomorrow. And I know that a lot of you are expecting, well, that's pretty and all, but may not be in my budget because those are the types of pieces that are borrowed for red carpets. Well, get ready because we may surprise you, and you know us, we only bring natural gemstones. So we're very excited about what are going to be hundreds, thousands of carats of natural gemstones. I'm wearing the citrine. Look at those Madeiras. They look like mandarin garnets. They're so bright and vibrant. So we've got a lot of special pieces on the way. That's just a little preview of what is coming up starting tomorrow night. So you got to be with us tomorrow night because they are indeed, they're one of a kind. So I won't be giving you any more. That's all we got. So you're seeing the multicolor, the amethyst, the citrine, and then actually there's two special pieces that I'll start letting you in on, and we'll show you those for Sunday because you know Sunday is the actual big red carpet pre-party we're doing. So we're going to have some very special pieces on Sunday night. So Sunday morning rather. So again, oh my gosh, I'm excited. You can tell, and we've got very, very important pieces on the way today. So again, you're going to get registered if you're not already, so you can be here tomorrow night for those one-of-a-kinds. And the rumor has it, I think we're going to make a lot of people very happy and excited over what we're doing on what would be multi-million dollar pieces anywhere else but here. So we're going to bring those to you tomorrow, but then of course we've got a lot of brand new here tonight, and that will include, we've got some very special designer one-of-a-kinds for you. I've got two big blowouts. I want to let you know what those are right now. One is actually Cirari. And we're going to bring some very affordable Cirari pieces. I've got 4 rings left, so I decided to throw them together on a wheel. They're going to be on the way for you, and the price tags, well, nothing short of amazing there. So we'll bring you those. We got the Cirari on the way. And then we've also got, get this, it's purple paribas and a rubilite in the pariba as well. They're going to be coming up on discount as well, 3 of those. So we've got some very big major discounts coming your way. Also have Tanzanite pendant. Moonstone is here, brand new designer ring with a bigger diamond, and you name it, we got it. Some hoops that are quite affordable with the baguettes. Love those as well. So again, big, big week ahead. We've only got 4 more shows left in this week. It is our first ever red carpet week, and I'm so glad that we can all be together for it. So we're going to start off with something really, really special. I want to start with this bracelet actually because this is a bracelet, not brand new, but something you don't see very often, and we love an idea of a bracelet where you're getting solid 14 karat gold for under $10,000. That's kind of challenging to do right now, which is why I think also you're going to be excited when we debut these necklaces tomorrow. But let's get you started here. And again, remember, we have mostly one-of-a-kind jewelry. It's what really separates us from everybody else out there. We don't have like massive quantities, so we just bring you the finest of the fine. So here's our first look at a bracelet. I'm going to zoom back a little bit because I normally start with a ring or with a pair of earrings, but I thought this was such a good value. We better show it early, otherwise we're going to have some serious fights over it later. So how about we start with some emeralds? 1130613. I am awfully excited that these are here because, well, I love a good emerald piece, but it's always challenging to find them in a bracelet. That's where you get those 5 stones matched together right across the top, set in 14 karat solid gold. It'll stand the yellow gold. It's for an average size wrist. So that's going to be for, you know, those of us who wear 6.5 to 7.5. This is going to fit you beautifully. And it also is 166 in the emerald cuts and 8 points in the diamonds. So glad to have you all with us. Special shout outs to, I know Charmaine, she sent me the sweetest, kindest little message today. And then also to Donna as well. Donna in Oklahoma, thank you for all your kind words. Made my day, just made my day today. It's been a great day, but just made my day a little extra special sweet. So thank you, Donna in Oklahoma. I know she'd be watching tonight, as well as Charmaine. And then, hey, Kathy, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here's what we're going to do, guys. We got a very, very special opportunity for you on this one, the Colombian emeralds in the bracelet. And we only have a fabulous one only here. So I will try to, it's got a clasp in the back. And I know our light is going to be, guys, it's really, really hot. You know, wintertime in Southern California, it's usually warm. It's not usually scorching hot. And when I got here this afternoon, it was 98 degrees. So, yeah, it's still wintertime. Yeah, spring doesn't spring. I was going to say, you know, they say spring is sprung, right? Well, it hasn't sprung yet. It hasn't even springed yet. So we got a few more days and a week or so until spring officially gets here. But, oh, yeah, we did not get the memo on that. So our light doesn't like it when it's hot. So bear with us. We're going to be without a light tonight. Just FYI, okay? We wish we could keep it up and running, and that's going to be the case for the next 2 weeks or so that we know of. So yeah, we'll just get ready to have no light for a while. So if things look a little shadowy or darker, it's probably just that. Here we go. It's a one only, and of course this closes in the back. So the center rear of the bracelet is where you're going to have this closure there. So it's really simple, because that's actually, when you think about it, the access point that you're closest to when you put on and take off a bracelet, right? I mean, we think about, well, the side hinges are great, but actually the back center gives you something to rest against. So I love these little center back closures. I think those are wonderful. And then you can see as I tip it up towards your eye level, so you can see, I know these emeralds really would like a little light, but they're in a little shadow here. And let me see if I can get the fingerprints off them as well. But they're really glowy stones. And I think that, well, that's not something you see unless it's a top quality emerald, and we got 5 of them. So let's bring it on down. It's a bracelet. And again, stackable, layerable piece. Sure enough, it is. And we're so excited to have you with us today for these. Again, one of a kind. Hi, Amy. Thank you. Yes, she says, happy almost Friday. Couldn't agree more. Also, tomorrow is National Jewel Day. So yes, tomorrow, maybe Friday the 13th, but it's our second in a row, by the way. We had a Friday the 13th last month. Now we got another one. So, but it's National Jewel Day tomorrow, and we are, again, boy, do we have the jewels. So we are going to celebrate all week long, as you know. So yes, hi, Kirsten. Thank you so much. And nice to see everybody with us. All right, so here's what I'm going to do on this one. I'm going to get this closure open here for you so I can just pop it on the wrist. And this one's always tougher to do with nails, so again, just beware. But here's what it does. It kind of, so once you press that button, see how it's flexible a little bit? So that's going to make it really easy, because you can twist and turn it a little bit. You open it like so. So you're just going to simply, watch this, and you don't even need to really clasp it closed. Trust me, it's going to stay just like that. So you can just leave it if you want to, like that, and therefore you would get a little bit of extra length to it, if you will. So you could even, like I would say, if you are someone who wears a little larger than a 7.5, maybe 7 3/4, 8, you're going to be able to make this work for you as well, just because you wouldn't have to close it, but because it's going to come together as almost like a cuff style. So let's take a look at it close up, and we'll give you a better value. And you can see that's actually a Cirari piece as well. It's just going to slide in. So that's what we call the insert closure. I didn't bother to actually fasten it back again, but that's that slide closure we love. And so it's just really, it's simple. It's easy. Let's blow it out. It's not even, this was last I saw it, I think it was before the sales show even happened, but it was still a great value at $29.99. We're going significantly less than that, and with May coming up, because here we are approaching the midway point of already, midway March almost. So we're really excited, and I love the way this piece is looking. And you know what? It's better than $19.99. Bracelets in gold. There's that memory wire inside, but those are all solid yellow gold, like they're beads. Think of it like beads strung onto a chain, except it's got that memory wire, so it has that bounce back, and that is really beautiful. And yeah, it's not going to be 19 or 18 or $17.99. We're going even lower. And again, one only. And I would really challenge you to find anything in gold anything in gold, even a gold plating in a bracelet today that is going to be less than $2,000. And yet we're going less than $1,777. I'm going to make the $1,699 first collar, and then we're going to get to some brand new blue zircons in earrings, which we rarely see. I have a gorgeous Indicolite. It's a really beautiful, beautiful stone. So wait till you see this one. A true Indicolite, by the way, not a green that's called Indicolite like everyone else does. I'm talking about a true blue. That's here as well. So lots of beautiful brand new on the way. There's even a Padparadscha, and it's a trillion. We never see those. It's really tough to see anything in the Padparadschas, but to get a trillion cut, really, really wild. Do you guys want a closer look at that new necklace today? Look at this necklace, which will actually, it's going to debut tomorrow. Sorry, I just immediately, and I'm used to seeing a lot of great jewelry. Look at that necklace though. And that is all gorgeous Madeira citrine. And don't worry, I have it a shorter length. I think I might need to lengthen it actually so you can see it. Anyway, it's all adjustable. It's got the extender in the back, but that is a closer look at my latest and greatest in the necklace world, because I know we brought you a beauty last night, but again, it's all coming up tomorrow. So be with us tomorrow night. But let's take a look now at this bracelet one more time. So that's that citrine. And we should probably play a guessing game of how many carats it is. Yeah, place your bets. Maybe we'll even do something tomorrow when we reveal it. We can, yeah, who knows, can get you a little special something if you're the closest guess to how many citrines. To be honest, I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the nitty-gritty details. Haven't memorized the carat weights yet. Just wanted to put it on. Yeah, you see a piece like that when you've tried on every piece of jewelry you've thought in the world, and then you see that and you go, never mind. No, this is just the beginning. This is amazing. So let's get to those new blue zircon earrings that I have for you. And here it is. Oh, these are really pretty. And it's really something that normally when we do have a blue zircon earring tends to be a little more on the pricey side. These are so pretty, and they're a little drop. Nothing too out there crazy as far as the drop goes. We're just giving you that bright turquoisey blue. I heard somebody say on TV today, they were talking about how we eat with our eyes. Like you look at the food, you just, so much of presentation is, seeing, like, again, whether it's, no matter if it's plating a meal or whatever it is, right? And we eat with our eyes, and they said, that's why there's no blue food. And I thought, well, actually, I kind of like some of those like bright neon turquoisey blues I kind of love. Like, in a great beverage, or I used to think about when I was a kid and we'd go to like the thrifty ice cream parlor and we'd get like bubblegum ice cream, where they had a bunch of flavors and you picked it out and it was like that, it was that blue zircon color. And I was thinking about what a cool color that is. But yeah, probably more artificial when it comes to our food we ingest, but also really, really special when you're talking about a Mother Nature gem that is only out of one source. Probably because, yeah, specialty, I would say so. It's only one source in the world. That source is long gone mined out. So take a look at this. This is our blue zircon. Take a look at the great stones that we have. Come on in if you want the bracelet. We're still here. Happy to bring you that bracelet there if you'd like to get that one. At first item of the show, doesn't matter what it is. It's going to be a minute or two until. So yes, and hit me with the Kathy and Kathy. Which Kathy is it, Kathy? How many Kathys are watching at your house? And did you just spell your name with a K when it's spelled with a C? I don't know. You're welcome. Oh, you do have. Oh, good. So you do have another. Wonderful. So there are two Kathys watching? I love that. That's good to hear. Well, it's nice to have you both. And let's make sure these blue zircon earrings get a great home. 1130613 is the last one. And this is going to be 1130244. You cannot put me around all these necklaces. I'm too distracted. I am way too distracted looking at all these gorgeous necklaces. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm wearing earrings that match the citrine. And unfortunately, I just had to take one off to try these on. But let's talk carat weights. You're getting your 234, the pair shapes here. And then also it's going to be, 14 points in diamonds, 14 karat white gold. These don't need a light. Yeah, we don't need no stinking light for those. They're blue zircons. They're bright as can be. Do you want the emerald bracelet? You got it. All right, Jason, let me go. Love you in pink, Jason. You know that. I love you in that bright pink color. Yep, real men wear pink, and I love it. So let me know who got that bracelet. Congratulations to you. And then we've got one pair only in the white gold, and notice how the diamonds, they're like a little exclamation point up top, graduated in their size, really fabulous there. And we're going to take this pair of earrings on down. Let me give you a look at them as we like to do here from a distance away so we can get you acquainted with the length, the measurement, all that good stuff. And then, of course, we'll pop one on. They're a post and butterfly backing as well. Simple drop. If you are into the turquoisey blues, there they are at 5/8 of an inch from top to bottom. I will try one on very quickly, and then we'll get you a great price. How about under $1,000? And these, blue zircons, they can vary a little bit. Sometimes they're really deep, 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 almost like a London blue, like you'd see in a topaz. And then there's the more turquoise variety. I particularly like the turquoise variety because as a lover of turquoise, like as turquoise the gem, I really enjoy when we can get a turquoise in a faceted stone. So you're getting that turquoise color, but as we know, turquoise the gem is opaque, so you don't get a whole lot of vibrance from it. But in this case, blue zircon's the way to get that turquoise color and then really see that sparkle as well. So that is stunning, and we'll go right back on down to our wheel, give you a great value, and send it on out of here, okay? It's a really good look in earrings, and yet they are not $9.99 or $8.88, and forgive, the cameras can only focus on one at a time, so I'll scooch them in as close as we can together, but they are going to be just wild. They are so beautiful, and they're not going to be $8.88 or even, no, I'm not even making them $7.99. Those are $777 for the pair. There is, again, one pair. So that will be it. Just the one pair, that's it. And $777 gets them to you. If you'd like them, they stay in the white gold. We have an amethyst pendant. We have the Indicolite that is fabulous. We also have a really important trillion Padparadscha I mentioned. Diamond necklaces here, a circle of lifestyle, except the circle of life in this time around is done with baguettes and rounds together. So that's really, really impressive. And yeah, you guys want a little peek at those earrings? I've got the citrine earrings back on. Look at these. Oh yeah, who's red carpet ready? Me. There's the look there. So you can see how those citrine earrings look with that fabulous, fabulous, fabulous necklace, and there they are together as a set, and that's really, really spectacular. So anyway, just an idea there. We'll go back to the wheel, and that's going to be our beautiful blue zircons, okay? And then we're on our way. So much to get to. Don't forget, copper bearing blowout, 3 pieces that we're going to blow out in copper bearing, and then I also have that really important Cirari blowout that's coming up in about 15 minutes. Not even, actually, 14 minutes if you're counting down. So we got a lot of special pieces on this Thursday night. Glad you're with us. No better way to party than right here with us, and we supply the party every day but Monday and Tuesday. I also have a huge diamond. When I saw this, funny how ovals, they can really work some magic. I think ovals are one of the most deceiving in the best way in stones. Oh, look at that gorgeous. It's actually a little bit orangey cognac-y red. I'm seeing some great colors out of that diamond. It's amazing. I thought it was a 2-carat stone. Turns out it's a light 1 carat, but we'll get you great value on that one as well. And then pariba, I did bring out a huge carat 47 pariba that is here today. One of my favorite mountings we've ever done, and obviously these are important stones, but look at that pariba with that incredible starburst of those incredible baguettes, all tapered baguettes. I do have, for those of you who are asking for more of the bicolors, there's another bicolor sapphire. Oh, maybe the best yet. What do you think? Bicolor and a radiant. Look at how that plays together. What a way to show off. Look at that. It's like it's prismatic. There's sections of color coming through. And by the way, Jason, may I just find out who got that great emerald piece? Nan? Oh, wonderful. I think she was shopping with us last night too, if I'm not mistaken. At least I heard that name last night. So, and she picked up one of my favorites last night. So wonderful to have you with us again tonight. Way to go. She's an early bird, ready to score the deals. But here's one that I just felt like, well, with the darker stones we've had of late, it was very popular. So what I want to do is bring you 1130207. That's now our newest and latest, and 18 karat gold knife edge band to start. That's the first thing. Then you get a 152. Natural, unheated. This is not the Windsor material. Instead, it's a bicolor. It's not zoned. It's just got multiple colors present in the same stone, and yet a great faceting that's showing it off, almost as if there's a zigzag of colors from blue in the corners, top right and bottom left, and then this really pretty kind of bright, almost like a yellow diamond, yellow golden color that's coming through in the middle, and then those are tapered baguettes on the sides, and you also have the round brilliance totally finalizing everything else. Now, it is going to be our really special, this is the most affordable we've had. The diamond weight on this one is, well, I broke it down. We have the 20 points in what they're calling kite cuts, but they are, oh, they are kite cuts, I guess. Yeah, I just didn't see that little point towards the inside, but they are indeed kite cuts. So just to point out, let's give you a better look at that. If I pop it up here, you can see how the point goes right in towards that. Look where the faceting is glaring there. You see how that top facet, that's a crown facet. You see how that's kind of an arrow pointing to the kite cut? So that's what's happening. They are kite cuts where the point of the kite cut, east to west set, is kind of pointing into that radiant facet pattern. You also have 16 points in the round brilliant diamonds, and It's in solid 18 karat white gold. Very excited about this one. Knife edge band as well, which is really, really lovely. And we'll try it on for you. Remember, these bicolors are all natural. They are rare. So we know what it'd be if we had a 152 in a blue, cornflower blue. But then you've got yellows and greens. And really the green is happening where the two colors of the yellow and the blue combine or collide. So here's what it looks like on. It's a really stunning everyday wearables, even sits up a little bit higher off the hand so it doesn't have the real flush setting. So you could always, if you wanted to put a little micro mini band by it, you could, but that is a really special idea. Now I can make any ring. You guys are all commenting, oh, that must be a 50 karat diamond. That's a 7 karat. But again, I can make any stone look small. It's just, you know, how my hands work. I'm just, you know, I guess blessed or cursed, however you look at it, with really, you know, larger hands and long fingers. So when you talk about, I can make anything look small, this one is not a small ring. And again, just a really, really important piece. Now, here's what we'll do to blow it out. We got to do some blowouts. We know that. We understand that. We got our beginning parts of our Thursday here. I'm going to make sure that this brand new piece is on its way. And for what has been a big parade of, in the last couple of days, some really cool bicolors, we're going to blow this out for better than $59.99 and make sure it's a huge value. Consider one only, as pretty much you're going to see. I don't know if I have many exceptions to that rule outside of some earrings here today. And then we've got our Cirari blowout coming up, but this will be better than 5. We could cut it in half right now and make it $29.99, or just keep on going. And there, look at that. You're seeing the blues there off to the sides. You're seeing all those different colors, how some angles can almost make it look like a complete takeover of one color or another. It's just fascinating because we're moving beings, and as you wear a ring, everyone, including yourself, is seeing the ring in different moments and different lights, and it really can appear as a stone that's almost changing color right before your eyes, and no other light source needed, which I think is really even the best part. And we're going to blow it out right now for better than $29.99. It's going even lower than $2,500. We're thrilled to bring it to you. It's a big, big value. It's a huge moment for our sapphire lovers. That we know. Sapphire lovers, this is that rarity where there's a whole world of sapphires out there, different colors available. But as far as having, why get two separate ones if, to me, you can make it more economical by just get one piece that has a lot of different colors all together as one. That makes it even better, doesn't it? In my mind, it does. You're not having to pick out a yellow and a green and a blue, which would be pricey each and every piece along the way. Instead, you just get one that has all these different colors together, and it works even, I think, really well because it gives you a more rare stone there. So instead, 25 or 24, 23, let's keep on going. Got one only here. We'll make it $22.99, and then a big diamond is on the way. And it was just yesterday I brought you a 1 carat yellow diamond emerald cut. We got a big champagne cognac coming up. We've also got that Padparadscha we're going to make extremely affordable because the Padparashas I had over the weekend, they were not exactly affordable. They were, you know, a little bit more pricey. So we're going to bring you an affordable one if you want to get in the Padparadscha world. Still have that fabulous blue zircon earring from earlier, and the Padparadscha will be next. So we're going to stay with the sapphire family, go to 2 colors combined. I thought this would be a good little lesson in sapphires. Here's where we're seeing multiple colors come together in one stone. Then there's, of course, where 2 colors mix. They not only collide, but they blend. So you're seeing a very, very different look here. And check it out. It is a trillion. Wow. And emphasized with a trillion halo. This is not only just a beautiful, rare stone. It is gleaming. There is a glow. There is a power to this trillion cut that you just don't see in many stones. And welcome on into Thursday night. We are so excited to have y'all with us. Now it's 113-0354. And it's a one only again. And that's a 78 pointer. Forget about the carat weight. It's a light 1 carat, and it's Padparadscha sapphire, the rarest of them all. So it's an extremely important stone, rare cut as well. This is a platinum setting, 78 points and 61 in the diamonds. So a big center stone, bright as can be. It's lively. I say if you get a really clean stone and you're able to trillion cut it, it's a more powerful end result than even a round. And that's what you have here. So you see the golden pinks. It's not like a true pink. Maybe it's a little more like a 60-40 pink to orange, but you see that's a really unique gem and so wearable. And how about those big diamonds? All perfectly bead set down the sides. Love the way that looks. It's all bigger diamond weight. Again, it's 61 points on the diamond weight overall. So you're getting a nice size, almost 2/3 of a carat overall in your diamonds. And we have just this fabulous one. So come on in. We'll take a look at it here on the hand for you. And here's what it looks like. So you can see these are the really wearable pieces in sapphire. Just really exquisite designs. Wearable every single day. Loving the way they look. How about that great flash from a distance? It's, again, doesn't need to be a huge stone to be a very powerful stone. And that's what this really shows you and proves. I'm going to flip it around just to see if that gives us a better angle at that stone to see right into it. It sure does. And we're going to make it better than even $39.99. Got a major value, and that's still less than I did my Padparadscha blowout the other day. So I would say that there's going to be some of us that really appreciate an under $4,000 price tag on a Padparadscha, but the fact that it's going even lower than that makes it very exciting. And come on in, because we want to help you own the best of the best in the world, get that platinum mounting, get that really special opportunity, big savings happening here, and we're going to send it out right now for better than $29 or $19.99. It is definitely time to get on the phone lines. If you think these pieces are going to stay for the show, oh, no way. And then I know tomorrow is the day. You cannot miss the show tomorrow night, because we're bringing out the biggest and grandest red carpet pieces we've ever had, and you do not need to have celebrity, superstar, movie star kind of budgets to afford them. I promise you that. I had a lot of you asking about them today and saying, well, you know what, that's lovely, but I'm never going to be able to afford that. And I said, well, you might want to tune in and hang out with me tomorrow to find out, because you never know what we're going to do. It is TVON after all, so we got some very exciting things happening. So that's coming up, but let's make sure we do this Padparadscha right, and not even $1,500. I'm going to make it $14.99. First caller on that one, and it's going to go. Don't forget about the blue zircon earrings, and we have got our Cirari wheel coming up next. We might as well. I've got 4 left, so I thought, let's discount. Let's discount them down. Let's get you all these crazy low prices on our favorite, kind of, again, not something that's rare. We don't bring a lot of outside designers in. Boy, if you knew how many designers would love to be here, but yet they have to be of a certain quality, and that's really something that most designers just cannot boast. So we're very excited to bring you a really important Cirari wheel coming up that's actually going to be more affordable than what we've done in the past. And that's going to be coming up, a little blowout on what's left in Cirari rings. So we're going to show those to you and get you your choice of, or maybe you just want to take them all. We'll find out. They're going to do that next. But that's the big Padparadscha trillion cut. I would not wait on that one if I were you. It's a really good size. Plus, speaking of the kite cuts, you know, we had the kite cut diamonds in that last multicolored sapphire. Well, I'm also going to bring you a huge kite cut Tanzanite in a pendant. That's going to be a really exciting, yeah, I think that we're going to have some fun with this one too. This is the kite cut. We've got our first guess, or at least my first guess that I've seen on this citrine necklace. The guess is 85 carats. I'm going to make a guess too, because I haven't looked yet, and I promise you I have not looked. I don't even know where I can find the carat weight. Probably on a tag, which is near the back of my neckline, which with microphone cords and everything else going on, I won't be able to get to that. I'm going to guess more than 85 carats. I think it's far more than that, because when you consider they go all the way around in a collar, that center stone on its own is really large. I'm going to guess a little more, but again, we'll all make our guesses. That's the kite cuts. There's another big stone. That's a 1272 kite cut Tanzanite. So yes, and did you see the earrings? We have the matching citrine earrings to go with that collar that are not exact. They're meant to go to coordinate together, not to be an exact match. So I do love that as well. You know how I feel about that. And we'll bring you, again, some really cool designer red carpet pieces. So that's going to be coming up starting tomorrow night. And then here we go. Let's get you a little Cirari collection, because it looks like the Padparadscha is likely gone. I'm going to start with what you've probably seen before. We've seen all 4 of them on the air. So whether you were here or not, that's to be debated. But here's what we've got. A final call. It's our final call Cirari clearance. This is it, and I don't think we're bringing any more in from last I heard. Obviously, things can change over time, but it looks like I would grab what you can. Especially that one with the pave. I distinctively see a bright, hot pinky purple there, right in the middle of that pave, and this is that one I adore that looks like a little bow, but not as cutesy girly as a bow. You know, a lot of bows designs are little, they can look a little juvenile in my mind. That's a really kind of sophisticated asymmetrical bow. Then we've got our simple 5-stone, but still with all of the different colors and diamonds, and that's really what we have brought you here, is different colors. Look at that. That's a lot of, that's white diamonds as well. Either the sides, your left and right, are going to have some white diamonds along the edge, but then you've got those multi-colors throughout. So it's really special. I mean, these are just, this is what we live for, is a little designer blowout on some of our very, very best, and yet all in solid gold. How about 14 karat yellow gold? That's how they stay. We'll get you great value. Remember, they're all one of a kind. We'll size them for you. I've got, actually, let me give you some carat carat weights just so you get familiar with them. And then we'll see who's got that Padparadscha. I would not wait if I were you on the Padparadscha or the bicolor Sapphire. But let's give just some carat weights here because our band style is going to be 79 points in the diamonds among the 5 stones. And then we have the 41 points over here. This is probably the most deceiving in the best way because that looks like a lot more than 41 points, I would say. That's what I've got. We'll call it a minimum, but I see pinks and purples and greens and yellows and an orange at the top right, and then the halo of the white diamond. So 41 points on the right side, 95 on our little love knot. I think it is appropriate to call it a love knot because it almost looks like an asymmetrical heart, but it's clearly like that ribbon knotted design. So that's 95 points. And then we go over here with this one, that pear-shaped style. That's actually going to be 74 points in the multicolor and 23 in the round. So altogether, you're going to get 97 points here. So actually, that's technically the largest diamond weight overall. Here's the second largest at 95. Then we go to the 79 in the front, and then, of course, the 41 over here on the right. So that's a little once over. Obviously, as you call and ask about them, we'll try them on. We'll get you all those details again, shall you need them. And now we just get to make it happen. Get to give you the lowest price that we have brought you on these rings. So which one is it that you're loving? And let me know in a hurry, because when you think about a solid gold band, and most of these are much more than just a basic band, I would say the front row, sure, band. But you look at what's happening the rest of the way, a lot more gold involved than just a little band of gold. So it's really so much about a gold story. And if you've seen anybody selling gold on TV today, you probably have gotten a little bit of a, a really serious heavy wake-up call as to what gold is like when it's anywhere but here, because we obviously have been really just kind of laughing in the face of gold pricing and doing what we do and making everything really, really affordable, when if you start seeing gold at other places that don't do it much anymore, you realize, oh, that TVON is really doing some special things with their gold. And indeed, we are making it affordable as ever, like we like to do, helping you out with a clearance quartet. Love that. Love that we can make things so affordable for you, no matter what, even when it is a great outside designer that is of that higher upper echelon material that we can still bring you a great deal on. That's what we're doing right now. So you got to call me if you love them, because they're not going to last. I can tell you that right now. Let's move on to the clearance of a lifetime, and let me know which one you like, one onlys as they go. It's not going to be, no. I don't think we're going to make it happen at $19.99, as fair as that is. Got to take them a lot lower than that. Call me quickly, because no, they're not going to last. We know that right now. Let's take advantage of this together. And remember, if you like it, so does somebody else. And we've got 2 up there that are just under a 1 carat diamond weight, when most of those stones are fancy colors as well. So that's extremely, extremely important to get a hold of. And we're not doing 19 or 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. I think the lowest Cirari piece I've had is $12.99 up to this point. And those were, that was a little more simple, straightforward. These are bigger diamond weights overall. Lots more gold, of course, as a result, especially in the left, right, and the back. And yet we're not doing 13. Come on in. We want to get this Thursday party started. We know we can. We know we will. Nobody has values like we do. We're very proud to bring them. And we got to take it even lower than 13, then 12, then 11, then $10.99. It's called a giveaway. It's as easy and simple as I can make it. And yet nobody makes jewelry in this world like we do as far as affordability. The quality is there. Let's go even lower than $10.99. You got to get one. If you love them, and you know the Cirari brand is sold all over the world in very high-end establishments, but nobody's got the prices we do. Listen, it's our business and our prerogative. If we paid a certain amount to get it, it's our prerogative whether or not we want to lose money as we sell them to you, our TVON family, and that's exactly what's happening right here. So let's get you a better value than even $10.99. We'll make them $999 a piece, and they will not last. I think 60 seconds would be lucky if they last that long. Let me know which one you like, and we'll try them on. And remember, 95 points in diamonds in the love knot style. This is 97 points in diamonds. We've got 79 points in the 5-stone band, and then, of course, your 41 points over here, but that is the biggest gold weight and also the biggest top to bottom length and all that good stuff. So that's a really, really important wheel. Yes? Left in the back, you got it. So the left side is going to be, they're liking the big diamond weights. Well, no surprise, at $9.99, same price, you're all going to say, let me go for a big diamond weight. Here's what they look like together. So we have either the pear shape that you see up there at the top, The Love Knot design, doesn't it look like a heart shape overall, like an asymmetrical heart shape? So again, these are the two with the largest diamond weights. That was 97 points overall. Your colors are in the middle and your white diamonds are on the side. This is 95 points overall in the Love Knot design. Let me know which one you like. They are one of a kind and they will be gone. $9.99. Come on, we're testing who's with us early. I know it's Thursday. Listen, it takes a minute to get everybody here. I understand we're 30 minutes in. It's time to be shopping. Those values are second to none. So there we go. Let me know if you have a favorite there, Jason. We'll help you out. And again, only the ones. So that's it. They got to go. We got 60 seconds left, and that'll be that on our Cirari. Otherwise, we will melt them down. Yes. You got it. That one's gone. The pear shape, that's 112-9973. We have 3 options left. That would be our Love Knot design with all the multicolors. It really stays here in the champagnes, the yellows, and the greens. Same here with the band ring. This one's going to give you the most variety of colors where you get some pinks and purples in there as well. And then the white diamonds all along the outside halo. I think that is one of the most fabulous deals we've done in a long, long time. And so very impressive to get those for $9.99. Let me know if you have a favorite and we'll help you out with them. But they got to be going at $9.99. We can't leave those here. They're just, I mean, let's not put in the labor of taking the stones out and melting them down. Let's just move them on out to you guys. So take advantage of whichever one you like. That big Tanzanite pendant's going to be coming up. It's one of our huge values in Tanzanite. So we're really looking forward to that. If you have any requests at all, I hope you know you can always, we welcome requests with open arms. So please let me know if you have any requests ever. That Tanzanite kite cut is going to be one of the biggest values we've had in Tanzanite. We have new Moonstone and new Asher cutting. I love a good Tanzanite deal. But when they're out there in 1.5 carat sizes or less, and they're like $3,000, $4,000, or $5,000, and I'm thinking, we can do better. Let's give you a better quality, better color, better cutting. Look at that Asher cut. It is like looking at little red mirrors, little red neon lights, you know, like you'd see out front the marquee of your favorite theater, your stage show, your whatever it is, the movie marquee, the whatever it is. That's where you're seeing red neon lights. And then how about that wider band? So we're going to see a great looking Tanzanite. And of course, we are providers of the best in the world. I've also got a pendant tonight in Tanzanite that's going to be super, super affordable. We have some new yellow sapphire earrings. They look like yellow diamonds, but they're yellow sapphires, and there ain't nothing wrong with yellow sapphires. Trust me when I tell you. Let's get to our Indicolite. We don't see too many. Are we really leaving? Okay. To be honest, if we're leaving 3 pieces of Cirari jewelry here for $999, I don't know what to do for the next 2.5 hours if that's going to be the case here. That is a huge value. And if you have your own manufacturing facility, I know we do, so I can speak to the quality there. You cannot make those gold bands. Just if you pare it down to just the gold, nothing more, just the gold, you can't make those gold bands for that price. Not at all, not even close. So what we're doing there is pretty special. So I hope you can just come on in and take one if you like it, because they are not going to last. They're not going to stay here. You know that. All right, let's move on to our big Indicolites. This one is rare. We just never really see too many. I mean, as far as rare stones, we know there's the paribas in the tourmaline family that are really rare because they have copper content. But then you see here this one. This is, let me just flip it around. You can tell there's something special about the gold. It's 18 karat, and I know you know that because the luxury of the color, it's the richness, it's the saturation you're getting, all of that together. And what do you think about that fantastic blue of a tourmaline? They're not blue like a sapphire. They're different when they're tourmalines, but still we want to see that. Look at that blue. Yes. Measure the center of the, you mean like, okay, sure, just like in inches or millimeters? Sure, yeah, absolutely. Who is that? Let me just show it on the hand here and I will let them measure it, and you don't have to do anything. You can just sit back at home and I'll put the ruler next to it. Avis? Okay, Avis, take a look at this. So I'm going to put, I assume she wants the length measurement, which is exactly 1/2 inch. She's saying, I heard what you said earlier about you make every ring look small, so I know on me it's going to be like a dinner plate. So here it is. There is that 1/2 inch. And it's true. I know. They said, remember when I got into business, it was a man who said it, because, of course, it was a man who said it. And he goes, we're going to need to, we're going to have to pay you less because we're going to have to hire a model who has teeny little hands so they can try on the jewelry. I'm going, really? Okay, whatever. All right, it never happened, but yeah. No, it turns out my hands were just fine. But just for reference, I mean, it's been said before. A lot of you going, well, that's fine. She's got a size 5 finger. But again, I make rings look small. So if you ever want to see me measure it with a ruler, we can do that for you. No problem. It does help a little bit. Remember, you also have a money-back guarantee on what you're shopping. So if you get it at home and you're going, that's too big for me. It looked perfectly normal on her hand, and now it's way too big on me. That's fine. That's fine. Send it back. No problem. Just tell them that, you know, tell them that you couldn't get the perspective right on her hand. So that's all you got to do. Let me know if you'd like that beautiful, beautiful Indicolite, because we are going to send it out at an incredible value. Can tell you right now, this one's not going to last. 100% not going to be here. Do you still want that pear-shaped design, or can we sell it to someone else? All right, Avis has got it. All right, so the pear shape that we just showed you is gone. I'm going to hold up this Indicolite because it's a little, because of the asymmetry to the design, it sits a little wonky on the wheel. But we'll show you here, it's 1130,343, and that is a 102 pear-shaped Indicolite, and it's got a platinum and 18 karat. However, platinum's much cheaper than 18 karat gold. So let's just point out before you look at it and go, oh, there's platinum. It's not really that much platinum. It's a ton of 18 karat gold. So 343 is the number. It's 102 on the center, and then just a little wisp of diamonds on the side there set in platinum. And then the one off to the side over here. So it's really just a great, think ribbon style, lots and lots of gold here. Gonna give you a great value, and watch this on the hand so you can see the size, but I was so impressed. It always feels good to have 18 karat because there's that depth, that heft to the 18 karat gold as well. Isn't that pretty? The way it just does this big wraparound ribbon style that you have. And of course, it's also going to be, well, the diamond weight. I don't even have a diamond weight, really? Okay, so we'll call it accents, and they're not something that are even included in this price tag, which is awfully nice. Love when you don't have to pay for diamonds. I don't know of anyone else who gives you free diamonds, but we often do. And here's another angle at the stone to really see that color. That's true blue Indicolite, and it really looks fantastic. And of course, a huge upgrade on your gold here. We're going to do better than, no, can't do $69.99, not tonight. We're looking for value central here. We got to move everything out the door, and we will. And this is how we do it on the Indicolite. Not going to be 69, 59, 49, 39, 29. You need a great value. You came to the right place tonight. We're giving you exactly that. I just really have to do a little extra polishing, it seems, on everything tonight. Apologize for that. We had a lot of people here looking at these pieces. That's got a water spot. Let me see if I can get that a little. It's going to need a little extra steam clean here. And here's what we'll do. I'm trying so mightily to get that all polished up for you so you know. There we go, finally. Okay, it took the steam. It took the extra step of steam to get that one clean for you, but now we're good to go, and we're gonna send it out for only, you know what, I wanna skip all the $2,599 drama. Let's make it really easy right now. How about $19.99, just giving it away. Really quick giveaway on a really good stone that we hardly ever see. We can go months and sometimes years at a time without seeing the Indicolite material. So pretty exciting to have it, I would say, especially at $19.99 when it's got that true blue color that we want to see. That's awfully important, and you got it right there. So, and of course, a ton of 18 karat gold to go alongside it as well. So that always is exciting to have. And don't forget about that Padparadscha or that bicolor, and the Indicolite is gone. Congratulations. So just last night I was showing you quite the value on a 1 carat diamond. It was a yellow. We're going to step into the world of the Cognac diamond. It's this one's right in between champagne and Cognac, but when you see any flecks of red or orange, that's when you've got full permission to say that's a Cognac diamond, and that's what we have right here. Absolutely gorgeous. It's brand new right now. 1130-356. Congrats on the Indicolite. Well done there. And now we're ready to get this one home. And of course, that's why you tune in these live shows. The live shows have the really important pieces that are one of a kind that are only available here during the live show. So that's really key to remember because they go. And so remember, you get those really exciting opportunities. Of course, you also get the better pricing because I'm pricing stuff for you. So it really is just a matter of take advantage of what we've got here in this really important Cognac. Now there's also going to be, let's see, we got a 92 pointer. I don't see any way that's 92 points. That's what I was saying earlier when I looked at this, because I look at the pieces well before I look at the carat weights. And that's less important than looking at the craftsmanship and the workmanship, the quality of the stones, the color. But when I saw this hours ago, I thought, that's got to be 2.5 carats. Lo and behold, now I discover it's 18 karat gold, no less. So That's really nice. And then you've got the 92 pointer. It kind of goes back to what we always say. The ovals tend to look really large, a lot larger than, let's say, a 92 point counterpart if it were a cushion cut or a round. Those don't retain the dimension and the size very well. So you have that really, really important look there. We're going to show it on. I think it's a little vintage, feels a little bit like estate, but without, we don't sell used jewelry because I'm not really into like having to describe conditions to you. I just want you to know that when you get a piece here, it's always going to be you're the first one to wear it. Besides me just trying it on for a couple of seconds, you're going to be the first one. So it's pristine and brand new. It's also sized exactly to what you need. And the diamond weight on the sides is 19 points because you can see there's some pave and bezel setting going on around it if you look at the sides. And again, we've had some construction here in the building, so I'm so sorry. Our wheel's a little extra dusty these days. Some things floating through the air that you wouldn't see, but except for the magnifying of the cameras. But here we go with a really, really important diamond. And we'll call it what it is. It's a light 1 carat. It's a stunning look. It's going to be on its way out in a very, very, very big hurry because the value is there. And you're into not the light champagnes. You know the difference, right? The light champagnes are very, like, think of it, well, like champagne. If you think about a glass of champagne, if it were that color, you probably shouldn't drink it, okay? It's not, that's a cognac color. I mean, right? That probably maybe was open or maybe it's a little too vintage or what is gone bad. You're not going to drink champagne that's that color. It's a lighter color, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a little bit more common to get a light champagne diamond. It's a little different when you get those intense yellows, oranges, and reds coming through. It's exactly what's happening right here. So now we get to try it on. I love the almost cabling that's done on the side edges there. It's a hefty piece of 18 karat gold, and you see the wide band that you have there, tapering a little bit on the sides, gonna bring you a great value as well. Huge moment here to get you a big diamond, look at that, that looks so much bigger. It really does. There's no way that looks like a 92 pointer. And one more thing, it's also a VS stone. So we're loving that as well. And we'll go ahead and blow it out right now for under the $59.99 price tag. And when that's 18 karat, that's a very big upgrade to get. You know that. You're not going to see a lot of huge 18 karat gold rings in today's day and age. And yet here it is, waiting for you at a better price than $5,000 or $4,000. And when you're talking about 1 carat diamonds, shouldn't really be taken at less than $4,000, but here we go. It's not $39.99 either. And don't forget, big top of the hour coming up in about 14 minutes. We've got a copper bearing blowout. You will not believe it. You will not believe what I'm going to do on 3 copper bearings, and one is a rubilite, and the other 2 are purple pinks, and we're going to show you those. But it's time to get this one home, and not even $3,000 to do it. It's not going to be $29.99. Come on in. This is your time to get your big diamond, 100%, one of our best values in a cognac. Very unusual. I've only had a couple ever here. I've been here a decade, almost. So it's really important when you see a nearly 1 carat that looks like that. And we're not doing $29.99 either. Let's get it out the door in a very, very quick fashion here. You've got it for $24.99 only. That's it. And we'll send it on out of here. It's got to go. So that's one of those really, really important pieces that also done in such an impressive amount of gold. And yes, it is diamonds on the sides as well. And that's only $24.99. And then we'll get to our amethyst pendant for you. I got one there. We'll see some recaps. We still have the bicolored sapphire that's here, the big pariba we're going to show you. That one's been reduced quite a bit. I do have some sphene earrings as well. And 3 of our Cirari pieces are still hanging out. We won't tell them that you don't love the Cirari pieces. We won't tell them. But I know they're very proud of their jewelry, as they should be. But they are convinced that my prices are too low, and absolutely. But again, that's what we do. If we're not bringing you value, who will? So we're very much into bringing you value. No one else can. So we are very excited about that blowout we had, not to mention the blue zircon earrings that are still here as well from earlier tonight. Let's get a move on. We've got the Moonstone, the Tanzanite, the hoop earrings, the yellow sapphires, and color-changing sphenes that are so gorgeous. Let me just flash these for you. It's an Asher cut. Rare to find these. Look at them. Okay. See, this just puts anything to shame, even diamonds. Isn't it crazy how when you talk about dispersion, we think about diamonds, unlikely there's anything else you think of when it comes to flash and fire first, and then you realize that you can get something like this. And let me tell you, they are not going to last, because usually when we've seen sphene earrings of this size and this gorgeous color and dispersion and all of that, they are not usually going to be on the affordable end. We're going there. It's item number 1130-182, and remember, it's perfect as earrings because you've got a little bit softer stone, which doesn't need to frighten you if it's an earring, because you're not going to be knocking that stone on the side of a desk or the steering wheel of a car when it's in your ear. And so what I'm going to do is just position this a little bit different angle here, just because I want you to see the match there. And of course, obviously, it's going to be your pretty face in between them. So matching up these stones the way we have here, pretty impressive when you've got those bright greens. And look what they do. They are dazzling. Madagascar is the source. It's 3 carats 21, giving you a carat 60 each. And they're also 22 points in your white diamond halo. This is the dream for the sphene lovers. There's a dream team and there's a dream sphene, and I would say this is it times 2. And you've got 22 in the diamond. So when 1 is good, 2 is better. And yet it's only what we can do to make earrings happen for you. There are just not many sphene earrings as a result of the impossible nature of getting them together in a perfect color match and size match and shape match. And yet we've done it here for you. Now it's also going to be, let me show you from a distance away here what one looks like. You can wear them squared off or more at an angle, of course. That's just a function of how you put them on. They have a post centered and a butterfly backing to go with it. And the length is going to be about 3/8 of an inch. That's if you wear them squared off. If you just angle them like so, you can have a little more length top to bottom if you choose to do it that way, and therefore they're a 1/2 inch. So again, totally up to you how you wear them. I think you'll find a position that you like when they're actually on the ear, as I'm going to show you. There they are. So there's where you see, let me move. I know we're already in some shadows here because of the lack of lighting, but look at that. It's a great style, and you see how bright they are and how beautiful. And of course, let's not forget the main event too, the fact they do change color from green to red. So there is that factor as well. Let's go ahead and blow them out here. Back up close we go on a really important earring. And no, they're not going to be $69.99. That's a little bit steep for what I want to do on our Thursday here as we get you started. We still have that beautiful cognac diamond, and all those gorgeous pieces that I've been wearing the last couple of days are coming up starting tomorrow. So we've got, I know, the big necklace. You guys are going to lose your minds when you see what I'm going to do. There have been so many people that have reached out to me. I mean, I think I'm up to like, I don't know, there's been 80 some people that have reached out, and I didn't even know 80 people watched a Wednesday night show. But you know, we had a lot of you checking in with us after seeing this necklace. Can we just show this really quickly? This is the necklace I was wearing yesterday if you missed it. And that's coming up tomorrow. So as well as, oh yeah, but that's coming up tomorrow. So just a reminder, this is going to be for sale. And I just talked to the designer today because this is an outside design. We've never done anything like this, and to be honest, we make too much jewelry every day to have our jewelers invest over 6 months. It literally took over 6 months to create this necklace. And I think you can see why, because those are all natural gemstones. Yes, they are. All natural gems, the hummingbirds, the butterflies, the florals, all different opaque and faceted gems. You're going to lose your minds when you see what we're going to do tomorrow. There is only one, obviously one there, one of my citrine, also an amethyst we're going to see that's got more of a Y style, but that is going to be tomorrow night. If you're not with me tomorrow night, I can't get you one. That's it. I have one. It took over 6 months just to make it, hand setting those stones. This is tomorrow night. It is tomorrow, Friday, the 13th, Friday, National Jewel Day. Is there anything better to bring you during National Jewel Day than this necklace? How about jewels times many, many, many hundreds of carats? We're going to bring that tomorrow. So that's going to be a lot of fun. For those of you saying, no way, can't afford it, you might just be surprised. You might just be surprised. So again, tomorrow. Let's go back to our sphene earrings. We're going to discount those. I got to discount the sphene earrings so we can get those beauties a home and make it even better than, nope, not $69.99 any longer. Got to blow them out right now. Let's do something wild. How are we going to be impressed with a Thursday? By values like this. Half off that price is $35. We're going to keep on going. I told you they're going to be affordable. I don't say that for kicks. They really are an affordable price point, and you are not going to want to miss it, because if you do, well, there's only one pair here, like so many things we have. You think I got 15 or 20. I don't. I've got one of a kind. It's what we specialize in. It's why we're not here 24 hours a day. There's not enough one of a kind, pristine jewelry to go around to support that. So here we are at better than 35, better than 3,000, better than $29.99. One pair in the world. Let's blow them out. $2,699 only. And that's for one sphene collector out there tonight. 1 and 1 alone, that's it. Solid gold. You can even, if you want to, we can change the gold. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference one way or the other, but I still want you to get them exactly the way you like. And right now they are in the yellow gold. So those will be out right away to you. Again, 1 pair, everything that's one of a kind. If you don't need a gold color change or a platinum change, then guess what? It's going out to you typically next day. So that's really, really exciting too. So we can ship them out tomorrow and you have them by the early parts of next week, okay? So final minutes of this hour. We've got 1 hour down and 2 hours to go here almost. And let's just show you this one, because this is one of those values that is going to last mere seconds. And the sad part is, again, yeah, there's never been another kite cut of this size ever here, and I'm talking about in any way, shape, or form. This is our kite cut blue wing block D Museum Reserve Tanzanite. And before you listen to the other people out there saying, we've got the best, we've got the best, we've got the best, and we're only asking for $3,000 a carat. Well, first of all, if they're not named Lauren Blair, they don't have the best, because this is a step up from everything else that you might find out there. Everything, and I mean everything, even if it looks decent or okay. And remember, do you ever know what you're going to get if there's 50, 100, 1,000, 2,000 of an item? How do you know what yours is going to look like? Very hard to say. You know exactly what yours is going to look like, because that is the one that's on the air, that is the one you get, and that's what we have. So you know exactly what your stone's going to look like, and then you see all this amazing color, saturation, etc., and you're looking at one of our very, very best. So it's item number 112-9601. And that is going to be, oh, I just think that could not be any cooler. What do you think? The kite cut stone, which looks gorgeous on the neckline, we'll show you in just a moment. Then it's got the big rhombus cut diamond, which is the bail. And that's going to be our 1272 in a 56-point diamond bail. And it also is white gold only. 14 karat white gold, solid. One beautiful white diamond there. And let me, if I can, just angle this properly so you can really start to appreciate the reds coming through. And like everything else, I got to give it a little extra steam clean. And then we'll try it on. Show you the length that it's going to give, and show you right here what it's going to look like when it's on the neckline. As far as length goes, that's the first order of business always. And how about the creativity of putting that rare rhombus cut point to point with that kite cut that you have? It's going to be one of those per carats that you don't see anywhere else. And I know there's some decent stones, there's some not so decent stones. Nobody, no matter what the grade, is going to bring you the value we do. And that's why, again, you spend your hard-earned money here at TVON. When it comes to jewelry, you care about the quality. If you don't care about quality, there's a lot of places to shop. But for those of us that really say, you know what, this is fine jewelry. And it doesn't mean you can't have the demi-fine or the semi-fine or the not-so-fine. Doesn't mean you can't. It just means when it comes to getting the finer of the jewelry categories in the world, you want to be here if you want to stretch that dollar. And this is how you do it. There's that Tanzanite from a distance away. Look at how beautiful that is. And the way that those facets shimmer in the light, absolutely stunning. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's going out at one of the best per carat prices we have ever seen, and that you ever will see. And there's that length, of course, 1 3/8, and of course put your favorite chain with it. That's going to determine the length of where it sits, whether you want it to sit higher or lower on the neckline itself. But we're going to take it up close for you one more time and bring you that big value we've been waiting on here. Not a reason to wait on the phone lines, however, because we are bringing that value you love. And look at that big diamond. That's impressive. An over half carat white diamond that's a VS quality. Doesn't happen all the time. And we're going to bring it down below even $10,000. One only here. 3 minutes left to go in hour number 1. And not even asking for 99 or 89 or 79. This is crazy good. And we've got the one only here for you in the white gold. It stays. It can also go out to you tomorrow. So it's right out to you. It's at your home on your neckline in a matter of days. And we will take it even lower than 79 or $69.99. I know you're doing the math thinking that is a really important value. You better believe it. And we're going to keep on going. Make it even better for you. The very first caller on this one, and a big Thursday night has commenced. We've got 2 hours left. I know you're all thinking, let's all pool our money and just save up for one of those necklaces tomorrow. If we all put our 401ks and our IRAs together, and we all sell our houses, and we all sell the motorhome, and we all sell the cars, and we tell the kids, just go to a trade school and fend for yourself, no college money needed, whatever it is. We're going to get one of those necklaces. No, you might need to not do any of that. So we've got, I know we're excited about tomorrow's presentations, but this is also going lower than $6,500. How about $64.99? And that'll be it on a 1272. You realize without the diamond, factored in, that's $5.10 a carat. On a fancy cut, in the kite cut, it also has that big, big, big diamond, over a half. We've seen big diamonds before, but 20 points, maybe 30. This is over a half carat in one singular diamond as your bail. So that's very important. Let me know who's got it. $64.99 only. And then if you'd like one more option that's a little more affordable in a pendant, we can go Amethyst, which is not like Tanzanite, because our Tanzanites are not giving you as much purple as they are blues. Here's the difference. If you've ever wondered, well, maybe I just get an Amethyst. Well, look at the difference in the color. And I think there's a place in all of our collections for both, I hope. But there's that rich royal purple with the blues and the red flashes as well. So same trichroic nature our Amethyst and our Tanzanites give. Difference is the price tag. So let's bring you this Amethyst coming up. 1113042 is next. We'll just do a quick little presentation on this door knocker style, like a half moon of diamonds up top. Then you get this another fancy cut. Yes, please. That's an east-west set 507 fancy cut. So it's 1113042. Take a look at that one. So it's going to be our 507 fancy cut east-west set with 7 points in diamonds up top. In the white gold, that is 14 karat white gold. And here's what it looks like: 1 inch top to bottom, 3/4 of an inch side to side. We'll take a look at it on the neckline as well, so you can see the size. This one might be a little, of course, concentrating that carat weight through the side as an east-west setting does. It's kind of nice. So you see that's maybe a little even more wearable, obviously not as much length, but still giving you that mighty, mighty fine gemstone. So really impressive there. And big old value coming your way. We'll get you a close-up look at it. It's under $1,000. That's how we do it. Amethyst is really, really common until you get into really severe high-end qualities. That's what we have here for you, is that better quality, that better material, the blues and the red flashes coming through as well. Diamonds also, and that's another just sideways look at it, just to give a look at the stone there. We're gonna blow it out, $6.99, first caller. I told you it's under $1,000, but we're making it really affordable, and then our top of the hour is on the way, and there's that bail on the other side. So just again, that beautiful cutting. It's really fun to see, kind of a cushion meets a marquise in a way. It's got that extra faceting, so it feels like those little points that are subtle are just giving it a wearability. And east-west, that setting is happening. It's a big, big trend right now to see all of our pendants and necklaces. And I'm not talking about just ours. I'm talking the jewelry industry as a whole, seeing a lot of east-west settings that are very, very special. We're going to start the hour with our copper-bearing blowout that is on the way. So let me just tell you a little bit about what's happening tonight as we talk about the eve of National Jewel Day. But more importantly, it's our own red carpet week here. We are central to Los Angeles, so let's just keep in mind here and welcome everybody to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. My name is Lauren Blair. I'm the host here at TVON. I'm so glad you're with us. We have a few hours left tonight together, and I just want to tell you what's happening this week, because obviously the set may look a little different. I'm wearing some different jewelry. We've got some different things for you this week, and it's because we are, of course, whether you celebrate or not, care about it or not, we are in Los Angeles. So we are the only shopping network in the West Coast, and we are the only ones proud to say that we're from the fairly glamorous area of Hollywood. And so what we do is we celebrate this week. Of course, there's a big award show happening, and the biggest night in Hollywood is happening on Sunday night. So we thought we'd have a lead up in what I think a lot of us watch those award shows for, which would be what? Jewelry, fashion, and the like, because that's what a lot of us enjoy. I could care less. I've never seen any of the movies. I'm not a movie person, but I will tell you this. I don't think I've seen one single movie this year that's new. I don't think so. But I will tell you this. I really like seeing the fashion and seeing the great jewelry and what are the pieces that even the most wealthy in the world can't even buy because they borrow. So I'm really excited to bring you our own version of red carpet jewelry. And so what we're going to see this week is exactly that. That is an amethyst necklace. This is the necklace. I was so lucky. I was so really fortunate to be able to wear that necklace last night all night. And it was a lot of fun. There's so much workmanship in that. Florals, butterflies, all kinds of different things. And then of course my new citrine collar here. I have it twisted in the back, but it's really, I'm not going to mess with it tonight, but you'll get an idea. It's a beautiful collar. It's quite large. It's all citrine. So we're going to have these pieces on tomorrow night's show. So our big night tomorrow, and it's also National Jewel Day tomorrow on the 13th. So I hope you can come celebrate with us tomorrow evening. It starts at 5, same time as today, 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock Pacific, 8 to 11 Eastern. You may want to cancel your Friday night plans because we're not going to have these back. They are one-of-a-kind pieces. They are not coming back again. So, and they are truly, they're going to be affordable. So if you're thinking, did I just say affordable? And you're like, yeah, affordable, what does that mean exactly? Affordable, that looks like a multi-million-dollar piece, and that looks like a many, perhaps hundreds of millions of dollars. Same here. let's make sure we're all together tomorrow to see what we're going to do. That's all I'm going to say for now, because to be honest, I don't know exactly what we're doing, but I know this because I haven't worked all that out yet. I'm still working on getting those costs down. We worked with this great designer, but I'm negotiating with them pretty much like currently as we speak. So we're going to make sure that we can get some of our TVON family members these gorgeous pieces, and I don't know if you've noticed their earrings to match, and then I've got a few other pieces you haven't seen yet as well, because I can't show them all to you in advance, but we're going to debut a bunch of them tomorrow. So that's tomorrow night. You got to be with us, because when they're gone, and they're all onesies. And yeah, you might be very, very, very shocked to find out what we're going to do on these. So this one is, it took 6 months to make it. 6 months just to make it, because the labor is so extreme. It's really impressive. So make sure you're with me tomorrow night if you're at all intrigued, because I think we're all going to want to see what we do and what we put together for you. But let's talk a little bit about our top of the hour, because we've got paraibas. So come on over here with me. We're going to do 3 paraibas here on a wheel that are going to be on the discount of a lifetime. This is rubilite. I have another rubilite. Might as well see them together so you can see the slight variations. And here is the more purple of the 3. And this had to start our hour. Had to. Because what is about to take place is nothing short of record setting. So I'm going to need you on the lines here very quickly, because these are not just gorgeous pieces and high-end pieces. They're one of the rarest stones in the world. 3 times over. Did you get the amethyst, by the way? Amethyst pendant still here? All right. So let's talk about what we're going to do here. And happy Thursday, everybody. It's Jewelry, National Jewel Day Eve. Tomorrow is National Jewel Day. The 13th of every March is National Jewel Day. So one of our biggest holidays. I love October 10th, and I like March 13th a lot. Those are 2 of my favorite holidays, in addition to some of the other more traditional. You know, you guys probably celebrate like Easter, Christmas, maybe birthdays, you know, Halloween. Those are traditional holidays. I like October 13th and March 13th, October 10th rather. Those are some of my favorites, because those are what I like to celebrate, jewelry. And the other one, by the way, is Handbag Day, October 10th. But anyway, let's talk paraibas, because we are talking about one of the rare colors that nobody else has outside of our little home here. And what we're going to do is show you what we can offer on value. Check it out. Do you want the rubilite? Do you want the more intense, kind of like a fuchsia? It's purple, red. It's really the combination thereof. This is the most purple of the 3. And before you say, don't even tempt me. I know how expensive these stones get. I'm really not in the market right now. You got to just trust in what I'm doing here. It's a Thursday night. We blow out jewelry. Welcome to it. It's a big, big honor to have you joining us and have your company tonight. I can't say enough good things about what we've done to this amazing, amazing lineup. And yet this value, there's a reason it is kicking off our second hour. There's a 129 in the center that has 50 points in diamonds. As far as the left side, that's a 108 with 109 in diamonds. That one I have a feeling is going to be very popular because we love the purples. But the truth is, we see fewer of the red rubilites, which is what you're seeing center and right side. And the largest is off to the right side. That's a carat 60. One more thing. That carat 60 on the right, not only is the largest stone up here in your copper bearing, it also is set in 18 karat gold. Diamond weights. Here you're getting, let's see, that's going to be 66 points in diamonds. Here's your lighter diamond weight. That one's going to have the 50 points. And then we have the big one over here, 109. So major, major diamond weights as well. Let's talk about what we can do. And if you are not, let me just not assume that everybody knows what a copper bearing stone is, because copper bearing is confusing. Because maybe if you do, you've seen them or maybe read about them or seen photographs of them, and what? They're usually a turquoise color, a blue-green of some sort. That's not what we have here. This is a next step up. We're going up the ladder of rarity here to give you a stone that is either the purple, which I love that we have choices for you. It's the whole idea of putting them together, giving you a choice of. You have the purple, which is on the left, and then really kind of the most neon fuchsia, I would say, is in the center. And then if you want to go with, I would say it's almost like the center and the left side came together and are giving you the same color on the right. So just like a color blending there. Really, if you look at the way that right side is set, here's what we're going to offer. There's a big blowout. Here's what you got to do. Trust in your girl Lolo, okay? Because this is going to be a value better than any of those $59.99, $69.99, and $59.99 prices that used to be. We're going to go significantly less than that. I just need you ready to go on the phone lines because it will not last. We can promise you that. They're not going to last at all. They stay in the gold color they're in. We're going to size them for you, ship them out to you. On their way they go. Boom, you're done. You're ready to go. You're wearing one of the most rare and exotic stones in existence today that I don't know anybody else who sells it outside of TVON. So I think that's important to get a value and an opportunity that you're not finding anywhere else. And what would anybody ask if they did have it? The price tags would be on the higher end, wouldn't they? They'd be a little bit expensive, a little bit pricey. Here's what we're going to do for you. Big value coming your way. Take a look at your options here. Let's send them out right now. They're not going to last. Come on in. Do not be shy. If you're not on the phone lines, you're never going to get one because this price tag is far beyond what anybody sees coming. I can promise you that nobody is going to ever imagine seeing the price tag that I'm about to bring you. So all you can do is dial in. We're going to go a lot less. That was the lowest price of any of the three was $59.99. I'll take them significantly less than that and get ready. We got a show. We got a show. Don't maybe bring out the big necklaces tonight. Goodness, what would happen? We got nobody here, and then we put the, who knows? I might even just auction them off. You never know. I don't know yet. We know this. You got to be with us. I asked you one favor. Be with us all of our hours this week because this is a week of celebration with new things and different exotics and things that you've never seen happen before here. So let's talk what we can do here. And nobody's on the lines. Well, you have just fired me up to go even lower. I'm inspired to go even better on the price than I'm supposed to do, which is better than even 5 or 4 or 3 or even 29. There's no doubt in my mind that all three will go. Question is, are you going to get the one that you like the best? I would say it's fair to say just get what you can. There is not a bad one in the bunch. Remember that they are all going to be well over a carat in size. That's really tough to get. Again, this is the carat 08. This one stays in the yellow gold. Here is that fabulous carat 29 square cushion. Rather, that is... Actually, I'm so sorry. This is also 18 karat gold. I was saying this one was 18 karat. They're both 18 karat. Both of the white gold options there are 18 karat gold, and you're going to really regret not being on these phone lines here. I know a gal was getting a pariba today, very excited about. I'm so excited for you if you get one. The thrill of getting a stone this rare, especially at a better price than you've ever seen even here. And listen, it's a little bit of a detriment always when you don't have something that can be readily found. Because how do you do a comparison shopped price if nobody else has it? What do you do? What do you do? I mean, you're having to take my word for how rare these stones are. I can speak for the fact that in 2004, it was October of 2004 when I introduced these stones loose to the world. A different network, we didn't exist, TVON didn't exist back then, but I will tell you the family who runs TVON, they were the ones that supplied most of the stones I sold in 2004 and 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and 9 and 10 as well. And that was when I sold a lot of loose stones in addition to fine jewelry. It was both. It was loose gems and fine jewelry finished. And I've got to say that even back when I introduced these stones on television, they were sold as loose stones. They were generally very dirty examples because they were just collectible gems. People got them for the rarity and the collectability of them. But they were just really, really, really cloudy, hazy stones. 1 carats were going back then for 3,000 or 4,000, and that was 22 years ago. And it's even more rare now because what we didn't realize and couldn't have realized in 2004 at the early stages of the pariba game was that it would only be a few short years later that they were completely mined out of 3 worldwide sources. 3 sources. Brazil was first, Nigeria and Mozambique were next. That was that. That was it. That was all. And now that's where we are now. Mined out completely. You don't find them from anywhere else. There's no active mining going on. That is why this is a rarity. And even when the blue greens are here, I got a blue green sitting right here that's a carat 47. You know that one I showed you earlier? This is a carat 47. That's a carat 47 blue green in the middle. This one, $29,999. I'm at $29.99. A fraction, 10% of that right now on a rarer color. It's just that without this being well known by everybody else in the world, we get away with doing things. We can do whatever we want. There are stones. We didn't have to buy the stones from someone else who bought them from someone else who bought them from someone else. We do what we want on these stones to give you the value, pass along those values because only we can do this. So as we take a look and bring you a better value than not even $29.99, let's keep on going. We got a lot of collectors out there. Which one do we like? The left side going on the hand first. You got it. That one is 18 karat solid. It is also a carat 60. Remember, that's going to be the largest. Yes. Oh, left side rather. Okay. Left side. Here we go. Left side. Yellow gold. Here we go. It's big diamond weight. 109. is your diamond weight. Take a look. That's the most purple of the bunch there as well. Very gleamy, glowy. Look how clean. 112-8826. No, rather 8626. And that's our 108 with 109 in diamonds side to side. If you'd like any one of the three. We have one caller. We're about to get busier because they're not even $29.99. Which one is your favorite? 2 18-karat gold options, 1 14-karat. I just had on the hand. They are not going to be $29. I'm going to give away jewelry. I'm in that mood tonight. We got an hour and 45 minutes to go. Not a lot of time. Got to move a lot of jewelry in that time. Let me know which one you like. Come on in. Don't wait. If you're waiting, you will miss out. This is the most incredible value. I've been so lucky to have paribas my entire career, pretty much. I mean, I was really still only a couple years into the business when I first started bringing paribas. I've been bringing them ever since. It's a stone I collect myself. It is, I know I consider it my retirement plan, my nest egg. Hopefully it'll allow me to not work into my 70s or 80s. I'm hoping that because when you stand for 3 hours and talk for 3 hours for a living, you probably aren't going till 80 or 90. So hoping for an early retirement and using paribas, I know, as my really kind of retirement plan, my investment plan. I mean, it really is. It's a stone that's gone up. It's hundreds and thousands of dollars per carat when you find it. And yet, most of the time, can't find it. I'm blowing them out for better than $29.99 or $2,500 or $24. The one on the, I think the yellow gold, maybe the one on the left side may be gone. It's not even going to be 24 or 23 or 22. This is why you want to dial in. Believe in these values that we're offering tonight. Believe in the values. Believe in the discounts. Believe in Thursdays. Believe in them. Believe that you've got to be with me on Thursday nights and I'll make it better than 22 or 21 or 2. This has never happened. Are you buying an 18-karat gold band for $2,199? Because I got 18-karat gold in the center on the right. And you're not paying 21 or $2,099. This has never happened before. We're blowing them out for $1,999. That's it. That's until they go, and they're all one of a kinds. And when I tell you that those are a value, even if you're looking at what we did, 22 years ago on loose stones, you got one of the biggest and best values. And they're not just loose gems. You got to figure out then, what am I going to do? How am I going to set it? Where am I buying gold? Who's going to set the diamond? It's done. It's a finished piece of jewelry that's gorgeous. These are all classic styles, no less. They're all really classic in nature styles, straightforward. Again, stay in the gold color they're in so we can get them right out to you. We size them for you, though. It is not something you're not on your own. I heard someone bragging on TV today that they offered sizes. They were like, we offer sizes and nobody else does. So we give you a choice of 5 to 10. And I'm like, woo, yay. Well, how about a quarter size, a half size, a 3/4 size? I don't know about you, but if I buy a 5 or if I buy a 6, it's going to be too small if it's a 5 and too big if it's a 6. And really, I need a 5 1/4. So we offer that exact sizing you need. You just tell us what you want. We do that tomorrow, get it out to you, and you are living in luxury. That nobody needs to know you spent less than $2,000 to get. We're not going anywhere. Get comfortable. We're not going anywhere until those sell out. Because what are we doing? Biggest value I have for you today is sitting right here on this wheel. These are 1 carat. My smallest one is a 1/8, but they go up to 160 in their size. They're $19.99. There is no better value than what we're looking at tonight on this air. So it's really important to take advantage of what is happening while you can get them, because this is not going to last. We know this about $19.99. None of those mountings would be offered for that price. It's just a little gimme for our Thursday night as we get you started. When I know we might not have people joining us till another hour from now, we really want to make sure you get in really quickly on those. All right? So there they are, $19.99. Tell me who wants what, and we'll send them on out. But that's one of those values that, no, there's never been purple paraiba of any kind of significance for that price tag. I think the last time I did under $2,000, it was a 1 carat pendant with no diamonds. So instead, giving you the bigger stones with the diamonds. And how about a little 3 cheers for the gold that matters? Didn't used to. When I started in the business, gold was like $150 an ounce. It didn't matter. You could put in 2 ounces of gold in a ring. Sometimes I sold gents rings that had an ounce of gold per ring. And it was no biggie, but now it's a little different. So to get 18 karat gold at $19.99, and there's gemstones and diamonds. Any favorites? No? Okay, I'll keep them all. You guys just padded my retirement collection a little bit more. Now I have to pay a little more than you do, but that's okay. Somebody asked me this last night. Somebody asked me this question. If you were to buy that necklace, what would it cost you? I'm like, do you really want to know? I was like, no, it's going to be more for me than it is for the customers. Because I'm up here making prices good for you. Because I want to make sure that we move jewelry. Yes. Left side, you got it. The yellow gold, gone. Congratulations, that's out of here. It's 112-8626 for you. One down, two to go, and you're leaving the 18 karat. How about that? The 18 karat gold options. Let me walk you through which is which. You know what, Tony, I'm going to have you work here. 1130296. Let's just put up the graphics on this one because they ain't listening to me. They never do. It doesn't matter. I need graphics so that you can see visually the carat weights because seeing is believing. At least that's what they say. Carat 29, this is the left side. So right here, the graphics you're seeing right now are right here. 129, 50 points. Now, if you prefer, there's a larger, deeper stone on the right. These are like rubelites. I know. For those of you going, but I'm used to seeing paribas be more purple. This is another step up. It's even rarer to get a pariba in the rubilite color. Up until about a week ago, we never had one. I had purples here and there now and again. This is something we had not seen prior. So this is where you're getting, you've heard of rubelites, but they can exist when they have copper as well. So the rubelites we love that we would see here for, you know, last time, when was the last time I had a rubelite? It's been a while. Rubelites, like regular rubelites, it's been a major minute. But if we do just a basic rubelite that's that size, you would end up spending more for the basic routine rubelites, not the copper content. These are the copper-bearing rubelites. So it's, I know it's a little different. It's not the purple color. It's more red fuchsia. Think red, purple, and pink together in a hot pink variety. That's what you're seeing here, and yet you see how they have this great saturation and a glow. Look how they glow. So take a look at them. We're going to show you two more here. There's, they got to go. $19.99. We're not going to leave them here when they're both 18 karat gold. If you want the carat weight, I got it for you. It's 1130250 here. 250 is the item number on this one. That would be your 18 karat gold with the carat 60 center. And then it has 17 points of tapered baguettes and another 49 points in the rounds. So there are two special copper bearing rubelites. Yes, a step up from your regular rubelites. They're copper rich. They are Cuprian albite rubelites. And they're both set in that upper tier. There is no better. There is no better, more higher purity in a gold than 18 karat. It is 75% pure gold. Okay, let's get on with it. I guess we're going to leave. So far, we've left sphene earrings. We've left 3 Cirari rings, and we're leaving 2 of the copper bearing. And again, I'll go through it one more time. It's 18 karat gold. It's going to be a carat 60. And then I'll add the diamond weights together. That'll be easier. We broke it down, tapered baguette 17 and round brilliance 49. But if my math is correct, that would be a grand total of like 66 points. Yeah, so 66 points overall on the right side. So that's all your information for the right. The right is giving you more in the diamond weight and the center stone. So, you know, naturally you might just kind of go there unless you really like that more squared off style of the left side. You can go with the carat 29 with the 50 points in diamonds on the left, but both in 18 karat gold, both going to be staying in the white gold, but also sized for you. Okay, so $19.99. Then we're going to get on to the Tanzanite. We have a Tanzanite really big pendant. So I know while everybody else is shopping $3,000 Tanzanites that have about 1.5 carats total weight, we're going to bring you a 2 carat 11 of the best in the world with a really important yellow diamond as its bail. How about that? So we've got a really good cushion cut. We also have an asher, that asher that I flashed earlier in that wider band. We've got some hoop earrings that are my favorites. They're baguettes, so they look just like the most beautiful mirrored diamonds. And we also have a moonstone, just one, but it's a 4 carat. It's, wow, that's something. What do you think of this moonstone? Gorgeous. It could be our best yet, and it's in the yellow now, but you can change it. So you've got some options there. Yellow sapphire earrings are here. Don't make me break out the necklaces. We might just do it. I'm supposed to wait till tomorrow. Who knows? But those are the rubelite copper bearings. All right, I know they're still kind of new to us because we've only seen them for a couple of days here, but still exciting. Take a look at what look like yellow diamonds, what are actually yellow sapphires. And I know, poo-poo, oh no, yellow sapphires, who cares, right? No, yellow sapphires are really important. And I know that we spend a lot of time talking about yellow diamonds, so you may think that yellow sapphires are just a look-alike. No, they're not. This is not a synthetic or simulated stone. Look at that. That's a gorgeous brightness of a bright yellow. It was yesterday, I had some gorgeous yellow diamond earrings, but they were 1 carat total weight. They were yellow diamonds, bezel set studs, and they had a full carat total weight. It's a little different. We're getting you a carat 10 here, so you got about 60 or 55 points on each there in the yellow sapphires, which look, because they're cut really beautifully, they look like beautiful bright yellow diamonds. And then of course they're each surrounded in a halo, so you get your diamond weight around them. They're yellow sapphires, they're natural stones. These are really, really pretty. And the part I really enjoy about this particular pair is that these ovals are giving a brightness about them. They're popping with color. They have a brightness about you see there, just kind of that flash. So very diamond-esque in 112, 94, 16. So it's our 110 in the yellow sapphires. There's also a diamond weight of 18 points. And we're gonna blow them out for you. Give you a great big old value. I know, it's weird, necklaces on the show, right? We're gonna bring them tomorrow. So I'm getting a lot of questions about those necklaces. I hope you'll join me. It's one night and one night only to get those necklaces you see on set and on my neckline. So again, tomorrow night's the night, our big Friday night. Please make sure you're with us. I got one night only with these gorgeous necklaces, and we got one-of-a-kind necklaces, and they are going to be, for those of you that think, well, that's great for anybody who has $3 or $4 million, stay with me. And again, tomorrow night we'll reveal what is going to be just the most, I think, the biggest headliner we've ever had here, so no doubt about it. But let's take a look at the yellow sapphires and blow those out too. They got to go. So let me just borrow one here quickly to show you the length. I think you're going to wear them north to south. They are in a centered post, so you can wear them east to west, north, south, or at a diagonal if you like. But there's a great length here to them, and you can see the beauty, the brilliance. That is going to equate to about 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. Centered post, as you see there, they're going to come with that butterfly backing. We're even going to do any gold you'd like. So you are not having to keep them in the yellow gold as you see. You can do anything you want, okay? White gold's fine, rose gold's fine, but take a look at those and how gorgeous they are to see that brightness of that canary yellow style color, that beautiful look they give. What if they were to go under $1,000, shall we? And you can see I just kind of moved them diagonal there, so you can see if you want them almost like an ear crawler look, you can do it that way as well. But we will go right back up close, take another look at them here. They're not $9.99, going even lower, and there's how they look at a little bit, just a different angle. But I think that, again, how you're going to have them set up in the ear there, and you see there's that beam of light, but that travels through the stone. It's not like that stationary there. That's what gives them a brilliance, much like you would expect out of a yellow diamond. And instead you've got yellow sapphire. Very important stone, still gives you great durability, and the flash is there. Let's make them better than $888 as well. Real quick opportunity here for anybody who would like the yellow sapphires to add to the collection. Something special that I couldn't obviously do with a carat 10 and yellow diamonds, and yet diamond weight again is 18 points. It is 18 points, and we got an $888 price tag, and I'm going to go lower than that. So it's your chance right now to pick them up. I hope you're on the lines quickly. One pair, any gold you'd like, and we'll send them out right now. How about $777? Making it easy and affordable on the yellow sapphires tonight. So again, one quick pair, great value there. It's kind of tough to do something for under $1,000 in today's fine jewelry world, but I have proven tonight we can do it and make it happen. So there it is at $777. Really important value there on those earrings. And then we have a circular style necklace with diamonds. We have a fabulous pariba. Since we're talking about what's coming up tomorrow and all through our red carpet weekend, we're actually going to also just remark that about less than 3 weeks away is April 1st. And I want you to mark that down. It's a Wednesday night, so it might be one that I really want to just emphasize that you need to be here with, because it's a Wednesday night, but we're going to have a really important show on Wednesday night. So keep in mind, Wednesday, April 1st, you might want to mark that down in your calendar so that you don't forget, because we've got a lot of big, exciting things happening at TVON that even if you watched us for 10 years, you've never seen before. So we're excited about that. But $777 on the earrings. Let's get to this gorgeous necklace. Another one only, a beautiful style in 1130570. Let's take a look at this. It's called the Circle of Life, and it's such a meaningful design in jewelry that's been around for a long time. 1130570, but yet you don't see many opportunities where it's done like this, with a high grade of diamonds, to the fact where you're getting both baguettes and rounds. The rounds are individual round brilliance, and then your baguettes are actually stacked together as two. So it's 2 baguettes, which really look like one, and that is beautiful, isn't it? We'll give you all the links and the looks and all that. There's 62 points in diamonds here overall, and then of course they're all bigger individual stones. It's in the white gold, and you see it, we're throwing in the chain. If it's on the air, if I show it to you, it's coming with it. So this comes with the chain, which I'm gonna also show from a distance away, which is a great chain. It's gonna come off this piece too, so it's not like you have to wear it with this pendant only. You know how that works, where sometimes it's a chain and it's attached, and you have no ability to use it or wear it with anything else. Not the case here with this one. And it's got all of this adjustability, and it's got that beautiful lobster claw, 16, 17, and 18 inches in length, and then you see how beautiful this is. And again, for everybody who's messaging me right now, what are you wearing? What is that necklace? Tell me more about it. It's happening tomorrow night. It's going to be for sale on the show. Tomorrow night only. The other 2 necklaces I have on set with me, one I was wearing last night all night, are coming up tomorrow night. Yes, a Friday night is going to be the must-see of the week. So make sure you're with me for that. This is a little more than half. It's about 5/8 of an inch overall, open circular design. Remember, it's got the adjustability there as well. And then we're going to take a look at it on. Oh, and there it is. I know it's a lot to a poor diamond necklace. It's like, I got to sit next to that Madeira citrine piece, but yeah, it's that's coming up tomorrow. But there's our beautiful diamond piece. So again, maybe one's a little more, dressy. Maybe I'm going out for a special occasion. And this one a little more everyday wearable, perhaps, in the circular style. Either way, we're all about value. And this one's gonna go right now for under, keep in mind, under 5,000. This is the bigger diamond weight we love. We're gonna take it under 5. There's only one, even yes on diamonds. Pretty limited in what I have here, even on my white diamond pieces. Sometimes I'll have more than one in a white diamond piece. Other times it's designer, and this is all we've got, is this very one right there. And it won't be even half that at 25. Come on in. It's time. Let's get you some jewelry. The shopping is amazing here tonight. And I gotta say, it's only the beginning. And we'll bring out the pendant next in the Tanzanite. I'm going to wow you with Tanzanites. But here's what we can do on 25. Let's blow it out. Not even $19.99. Even lower, better price. I'm not asking $1,500. Let's go, let's go. It's time to get you the best price possible in solid 14 karat gold. That's how it's finished. You can use any of those side details. It's basically bales, because there's no, listen, it doesn't make a difference. You can just, all you would decide is, do you want a round brilliant diamond or a baguette at the very top point? Because there is no difference in how you wear it. So you slip your chain through any of the 2 sections you like on the profile, and it's gonna sit beautifully, and it never flips over, it never turns, it never goes backwards, and we're gonna make it $1,299. That's it, one caller only, and a great gifting idea, because what is the circle of life after all? Well, it's the idea that obviously circulars being infinite, no beginning, no end. Oftentimes they are so a symbol of, they can be a symbol of eternal love. They can be a symbol of strength, because again, think of it, one continuous circle. There's no breaking point. It is so, again, it can be the circle of life. Consider just again, the life cycle. I mean, this is really about a meaningful piece that has been done all over the jewelry world and just around brilliance for a lot of years. We're bringing you that special upgrade in the baguettes and rounds together. All right, it's Tanzy time. I'm gonna bring you a pendant. And the thing with this one is kind of fun, because do you have a white gold chain or do you have a yellow gold chain? Because either way, it's gonna work beautifully together with this very piece. And I really wanna see what's happening out there tonight. And I know that there's plenty of Tanzanite out there, lots of block C material, lots of the lighter material, the lavenders, the lilacs, that's all readily available. Probably will be for at least our lifetime. Maybe, I don't know. They're saying, there are rumors always about Tanzanite and the mining venture. There's a lot. And of course, the Tanzanians like to kind of sometimes play it closer to the vest as far as what's happening with Tanzanite, how many years are left of mining. But I know this, what we're only seeing going forward, whether that's a year from now, a month from now, or today, it's only block C. And the block C produces a much lighter material. And of course, what we specialize in and what we emphasize is only bluing block D. And that's what we have here in an over 2 carat size for you. It's item number 112-9669. Now, we have dressed it up a little bit. I hope you don't mind, but instead of using white diamonds here, we upgraded it to a yellow diamond bail. So you get that upgrade because there's one big yellow diamond in the yellow gold as your bail. So it's just giving you a little extra compared to the norm, because a lot of times we'll just see a basic bail, or you'll just see a little bit of, it's a little gold, or that's it. That's just basic, straightforward. This is where you're getting something extra special, because instead of just using a little utilitarian veil that's just a little bit of gold, we added that big diamond as a focal point, as a showpiece, as a really important way to bring out also, because yellow, purple, they work well together, don't they? The purple and the yellow are really a great color balance. If you look, they're opposites on the color wheel, so that means they really work well together. So you're seeing that combination here. And take a look, because we're going to go even lower than what we should do. I'm really just wondering, with a 211 and a 19-point individual yellow diamond, and especially with the Tanzanite lover or two out there probably who have rings already, might be a good time to pick up a pendant to go with it. And here's how we do it. And again, so apologetic for the little like dust floaty things in the air here, because we got that one covered here. I'm going to give it a little polish and extra here for you. But let's make sure we can get this at home, shall we? It's that really important piece. I want to show it to you on. It's our 211, which is mighty fine, because probably today, if you were flipping through the channels, you probably noticed there was a carat and a half Tanzanite for about, you know, $3,000. And touted as the biggest value of all time. Well, I don't know, but if that's a 211 and a good value on a carat and a half is $3,000, then I should probably, not to mention I have gold and a yellow diamond, it should probably be about $5,500 for that piece. But the funny part about our TVON family is that we have spoiled you for life. So you're thinking $5,500 is got to be a joke, right? That's not what we spend for TVON Tansies. The leader in Tanzanite would be right here. T to the V to the O to the N. Let me get a little polish here. I'm going to show it to you on the hand. We're going to give you a length. Let's show it up on the neckline, give you all the deets. Here's what it looks like from a distance away, first of all. So you can see that. Gorgeous, and remember, we're without a light. Every time this happens, every time we're without our light, boy, the show suffers. And I got to tell you, I apologize. Too hot out here for the light to operate, so here's what I'm doing. It's a 3/4 inch top to bottom. I'll make it up for you, I promise you, with this value. Look at that. That's that Tanzanite from a distance. And again, I know it's a lot to sit up next to the citrine collar that's really built for royalty, but we are going to show you right now what we can do on a Tanzanite with a yellow diamond. Impeccable quality, the best of Blue Wing Block D that we love here. And let me make it even better. Take a look at 55's not going to do it, is it? No, no. You guys are all at home going, excuse me. We tune in for the biggest and best values. And I feel, do you guys ever feel sorry for the people that don't like get TVON? Because we're not in every single household in America. And it was so funny. A gentleman told me the other day, he discovered me here at TVON because he was watching one night on vacation and he was staying in a hotel. And he said, that's when I first discovered TVON. And I thought, wow. Never knew we were broadcasting in hotels. But again, great. But we're still not, we don't have hundreds of millions of viewers. We're not in every household in America. So it makes the Tanzanite opportunities, and again, really important for you all, that's like, this is your secret source for all your best in gems. You're getting them here. It's not going to be $5,500. We're going to put it on the auction block. We're going to find out who's out there. And we're not starting at $5,000. Or $4,000, or $3,000, or $25,000. I know, not in the script tone, but we're going for it. I know, so why we do the shows live? I make up what I want to do. I just do whatever I want to do. If I don't want to get $5,500 because it ain't going to work, my job is to move jewelry. My job is to get jewelry from that particular turntable to your house. Somehow, some way, wherever you are. You could be in Oklahoma, you could be in Maine, you could be in Florida, you could be a couple miles away. You could be in Southern California a couple miles away. My job is to get the piece to you. And somehow, through the magic of television, we do it. So let's do better than even $2,500 to get it started. Come on in. Take a look at this. It's not going to last very long. We know that. And my goal, again, to get it a home, to get this night rocking where we can say, we got an hour and change left. Let's make some magic happen. Let's do better than we've ever done on Tanzanites before. Let's make it better than $2,000 to start and give you a 211. And I can guarantee you, I don't care how low quality the rest of the world's Tanzanites are, they still can't beat our pricing. For those saying, I'll go ahead and I'll sacrifice and I'll get a lower quality to save more money. You know what? You're not going to be able to do it. You can't even spend less to get less. You can only get quality. And if that doesn't make sense, what? I mean, there's lower quality out there for way more money. And so if you're saying the best of the best is what they've got, I've heard the story, I know about the Blue Wing, I know this is the collector's parcel, I know the miners saved it, I know they're the exclusive home for it, I know nobody else has it, but that must mean I'm spending more money. That's just not the case. And to prove it to you, I'm not even asking for $2,000 to open. I really want to get some calls going here. We got to get these phone lines ringing, and there's got to be a way. And I'm a believer that if you make something cheap enough, and it's really good quality, and it's a really, really low price, it's going to go. So let's see if that $2,000 doesn't seem to be phasing anybody. And even though there's a 19-point singular, very large yellow diamond right there up top as your bail, looks like we may need to do a little more dramatics than even $2,000. What about it, guys? What about it? Are we ready for a little Tanzanite offering when it's going to go with all the rings you may have already received? Maybe you've shopped a ring in the past, a bangle, an earring. You're ready for the match and a pendant. You're getting the upgrade with that yellow diamond instead of anything else, just basic gold or a white diamond. We've upgraded you there. What if we go even less than $2,000? I don't know what's happening. I don't know, but I know this. Could be, I have no idea. I don't know, but if we're thinking, well, the red carpet jewelry's there, I can see it on set, I see it everywhere. This is a red carpet night, it's not for me. Yeah, tell the celebs they can shop the show. This is for everybody. This jewelry is best in quality. I'm such a believer in that because, you know, I've been doing this whole home shopping thing on nationwide TV for, gosh, it's approaching 26 years now. And so the whole real motivation behind that is knowing that not everybody lives in a big city, not everybody has access, not everybody has unlimited funds that are discretionary funds that you can spend on a piece of jewelry at a whim. We believe here as a company, I know I believe it wholeheartedly, I am passionate about it. We believe that you still deserve to own the finest in quality gems, the finest in quality gold, the finest in quality diamonds, all of that, not to mention the labor, the workmanship of customized pieces that can still be accessible from a price point perspective so that you can say yes, and so that you can own these important pieces. And how about this? $1,500 for a 211 with a yellow diamond right there up top and a two-tone gold setting, so it goes with absolutely everything. You can use that as the kind of like what always is going to mix and match with your platinum and your sterling silvers and your golds and your yellow golds, your white golds, all of it. You always have a match here, but it's also going to be, you know what, $10 increments too. So we can make that super simple and easy and see who's got it at $1,500 to start. What a value and a great way to go with that yellow diamond right up top. Here we are, auctioning it off. We're at your mercy. We're waiting for your phone calls. And the silence is deafening. It's just too quiet. So, well, I love buying your jewelry. I really do. What looks like I'll be doing that tonight. We're already under cost on the piece, but no open. No open yet, not at 15. So what I'm gonna do is pretty simple. Let's take it down, skip it, show something else? Or do we just need to go even lower because maybe there is somebody out there who says, I love it. I see the value. I know what other places that may have been around for 30 or 40 years and they're doing great things on jewelry, but not a 211 for $1,500. And also, not going to be a yellow diamond that's natural. Here's what I'm going to do instead of 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Obviously, this is really, really wrong. Really, really wrong. But we're going to try something nonetheless. Get these phone lines ringing and rocking. And we've got 80 minutes left in the broadcast. I know, you're looking at the necklaces. They'll be here mañana. Tomorrow night, 5 o'clock, you got to be here. This citrine necklace is going to go out to one of you. That gorgeous multi-stone necklace is going to go out to one of you. That amethyst piece that's off to my right, your left, that's going to go out to one of you. That's all happening tomorrow night. So be here tomorrow night if you're interested in any of the above, plus the earrings I have on the match, all going out tomorrow. And trust me when I tell you they are affordable. They are. You're not believing me, but they are. And I get it because that looks like a couple $1 million. That looks like a couple $1 million. This looks like tens of millions. Let's do something really special on the Tanzanite. And let's make it even easier. $1,000 to start. 1,000. 1,000 is it. That's what I'm going to try. I'm at your mercy. Take a look at this one more time. $1,000 and $10 on the increment. Doesn't matter unless we get the open anyways. And I would hope that we will because that is ridiculously good. And we have no open yet, and that's got the big yellow diamond right up top. And we still have a ring. There's a 2 carat 29 in a ring. It's an Asher cut. Got that one for you as well. The big pariba's here. New diamond ring is also here. Lots and lots to get to tonight. There's even a purple pariba pendant, and we'll take requests. We even have hoop earrings, but we don't have $1,000, which must mean we are not broadcasting. And that's okay too. I love talking, but it's more fun to talk and speak to people than it is not. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to give it a little opportunity here, and let me see if I can find something here that's going to wow you. If it's not Tanzanite, I can even bring you a stingray. I can. Who else has a stingray? I've got a stingray that's either a brooch or a pendant. Look at him. He's so cool. Look at that. Wow, that's pretty cool. My oceanic lovers. No open at $1,000. Okay. That's going to be a little weird. So what we'll do is we'll move on. We've got a lot to do. I've got pariba in a ring. It's a green pariba. I have some gorgeous hoops that have baguettes, rather princess cuts and rather baguettes and rounds. So we'll do those too. We'll get into some diamonds. We love our diamonds. We always start with diamonds. We tend to add diamonds to everything else we do. You know, Jason, I'm always here on a Thursday night. Sometimes you're here, sometimes you're not. What do you think happens on Thursday nights? Is there something I'm missing out on? Is there something like, should we stop broadcasting on Thursday? Like, I'm wondering, is there something really good that happens on Thursday nights and I'm just missing the boat? Is there somewhere I should be? Because I always feel like this is the best place to be, shopping for jewelry. Let's do this. If you would like the pendant, I'm weirded out right now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to give this away, and the first caller gets it for $999. But I will only offer that for 60 seconds. So now you need to run to get a phone. A phone. You can't get on our app. We don't have one. You got to get to a phone immediately and start dialing. This is the phone number to call in. That's the way to reach us. That's how you get in. Got to be calling in. $999, first caller, bye. Take a look, 60 seconds. Yep, that's going to be it. 60 seconds, $999. Who in the world does a value like that? Nobody I know of, but hey, I only know everybody in the jewelry business. Yes? Mm-hmm. It's right up there, Jason, but I'll do it again. 3/4 of an inch is what it says. Here's how that visually looks. Should I strip all this jewelry off the set? It's the necklace, isn't it? I know I'm not used to wearing necklaces. I'm not a necklace wearer, but these, I make an exception for red carpet jewelry like this. I know, it's weird, right? It's weird. I'm not used to wearing necklaces at all. And I have never been happier showing you jewelry. There's the 3/4 of an inch. So that's what it looks like from a distance away. It's still here. I'll leave it here. But I'll tell you this, if you just want to take it for the stone, melt it down, maybe take it for the yellow diamond, it would be a really, really good pickup there. Yeah, $999 if you'd like it. Still here. 6 seconds. Wow. Wowza. Wow. $999. I don't know. It's a giveaway. It's a beautiful piece. We got an hour left, and I hope that the lights come on at the top of the hour. I mean, quite literally. I hope the broadcast begins. This is really something special. Look at that. That is fabulous for $999. There's a lot smaller stones going out there for $3,000 right now, and you can't say anything about that quality except it ain't as good. It's just not as good. I'm going to try, Tony, I'm going to try to fire up the light again because it affects the shows, and I hate that my equipment doesn't work and it affects us at home, you know? So I turn the light on. We'll see how long it lasts. Hopefully it will. It's chilled down. I mean, the air's been running for a good hour and a half now, so maybe the light will be happy. Oh, I don't know. Again, we don't spend money on equipment because we like to save you money on the pieces, but when it starts affecting my pieces, then it's tough. But that's it. If you want it, let me know. 211, cushion cut. They didn't want it? No? Yes, no? Thinking about it? Great piece. Okay, so we're going to move along. We've got, there is a Tanzanite ring. If you have any requests, get them in. Happy to help you with those. We've got our last call on some really very high-end diamond earrings. They're 3 rows, not one. They're hoops. They're going to be 3 rows of diamonds up front in a lot of gold. Do you remember these? They are so fantastic. These are white or yellow. I'm going to show them really quickly because I only have 3 pairs left in the whole inventory. And it's 2 pairs in white and 1 pair in yellow, and that is that. So I don't know, guys. Doesn't matter. If you want that $999 piece, that is one desperate moment right there. So take advantage of it. And then here we go with the hoops. Here's our yellow gold. And then we have the white gold. Look at this. Look at this yellow gold, and so much gold weight in this earring, because you see it's really 3 rows in one up front. And then if we zoom back, wait for it, there's going to be a white gold. And I actually have 2 pairs, which I know is a lot. I got a lot of quantity here. I can happily help out 3 people here in the earrings. We've got the white gold, 2 pairs on those. They're identical. It's 112-8507. This would be our ultimate diamond hoop. And I know we've brought you 2 carats and we've brought you 2 inches, but I'm bringing you 3 rows in a still very wearable style of earring. And that's what I love so much, is seeing the wearable nature. Let's do something wild here. It's our last time seeing them on the air. We have a choice. We can either sell them or melt them. So I've chosen, let's just give you a discount so we can hopefully see them out the door. It's 112-8507, and you're getting a carat 02 just in the baguettes. There's another 80 points in the round brilliance. That would be 3 rows, side to side. They even have the button release. I say release because you only mess with the button in the back if you're taking them off. To put them on, they literally click close. So it's easy as pie. If you would like to get them, we have, again, 1 pair in yellow. That's all I have. I can't make any more. I can't bring you another pair. It's only what I have here. The yellow or the white, 2 in white, 1 in yellow. That's that. Done and gone. So when they're out of here, they're out of here, and this is what they look like. And then I want to show you that side profile because, number 1, lots of gold through the sides, all mirror finish. There's the button you see in the back. It's at the top of the back. You press that down. That releases the lock inside that you latch when you push them together. So it's really simple, and it's very straightforward. You also have 182 overall, a lot of diamond weight. They have a straight post. It clicks closed. They lock into place, and you're out the door. And then you better be ready, because you are going to get compliments. You are going to get, it's all day long compliments. Oh my gosh, your earrings. They're beautiful. Where'd you get them? They're fabulous. I love your earrings. Oh, those are gorgeous. Oh, I've never seen such white diamonds. Take a look at them on. We'll show you here very quickly what they're all about. I've obviously got the white gold on just to show off the white diamonds here and seeing them in the white gold and how there's no contrast. There's no body color. If there was any body color, they would look like the yellows you see here in my citrines. Instead, they're just bright, bright white. And again, that stream, that row, those are channel set baguettes running right down the middle. On the sides, there's your 3 rows. So you see there's a round brilliant row, then the baguettes, then another round brilliant row. So they're all sitting stacked vertically in this style. Notice the piercing coverage. You can't see that long stretched out piercing that I've got. It's really just wearable and easy. And by the way, that's it. This is the lowest price. Instead of that $79.99 price tag, we get to go significantly less. Make sure you're on the phone lines. Let's go back to the close-up. I can also try on the yellow gold. I'd love to. It just matches what else I have on here. But let's take them even lower for you than $79. I kid you not, here's the price tag. And for those that say, oh, you write, no, I don't do that. I don't write the price tags. I don't do that. I'm supposed to read them and just simply just say them to you guys. I don't end up doing that very often because I'm really someone who's committed to value, and I believe that we can do it. And if we can't, no one can. So here's your opportunity to get them for more savings than $79. And obviously it's a pretty opulent style of earring, finished on the inside as well, as you'll see here from the back. That's how it's done. Look at that. And that's a lot of gold, all 14 karat solid. I'll try on the yellow gold as well for you. Again, button release, so your post is never in jeopardy. It's never going to change its direction, its shape. It's, you know how sometimes a post, and I had it happen to my diamond hoop earrings just the other day. It's the diamond earrings, my little hoops, not my big ones that I wear on the air, my little ones that I wear every single day when I'm just, you know, hours and hours and hours at the gym, just that kind of thing. Just I put on my diamond earrings. They're my little hoops. They're my little inside outers. And sure enough, I took them off in a hurry. Guess what? That post bent. Now, I'm a jeweler, so I just, you know, got my tools out and got them right back into shape. But that would never happen here because when you have, and by the way, this is the yellow, which I just wanted to put on for you because I think it makes a nice point, is that kind of still looks like the white gold, doesn't it? All you see are the white diamonds. So you're really seeing less of the gold and more of the diamonds. That's really the point. I still want you to get what you love and what you wear the most of, but that's the yellow. And I don't think you would ever notice that unless you're actually seeing them from the entire side profile and noticing the yellow gold. So that's really important. They're not tugging or pulling, but they are weighty. You definitely feel them. And it's about as high quality as an earring as we have. Let's go back up close and do better than $79. Better than 69, 59, or 49. This is the last time we'll see them. We have 3 pairs to go around. Again, just the one in the yellow, which I know how popular the yellow gold is right now in the jewelry world at large. We're going to go less than even 4,000 or even better than 39. Only an hour and change left in our Thursday night. We need to move some jewelry. Let's do it right now. $2,999. That's it. And $29.99 gets you a ton of gold. Those really important, again, 3 rows. And look at that. The 1 row is the bigger diamond weight. That's so impressive because you know that that size of the baguettes individually is so large. That's in the lights out again. So again, well, it lasted a few seconds longer than I thought it would, but not long enough. So everything just got a little dark, that's why, okay? But I tried. I gave it the good old college try, as they say. But there we go, $29.99. Let me know if you want the yellow or the white gold, but just know those are gonna be a little bit brighter than they can look here on TV right now. So that's gonna be it. Fabulous value there at $29.99. If you want the yellow gold, again, that's more limited. 2 in the white, 1 in the yellow, last call on those, and they are stunning, and so much gold involved in that one. Do we dare show this huge moonstone? It's one of our bigger ones. It is a gorgeous cut. I love seeing a 4-carat size. Obviously, they look bigger than that too, because they always do face up larger. So we'll show you that next. Moonstone on the way. Our last, I know, moonstones have been really having a moment here, but this one is just, I think, a step up above. And to the point where I can tell you how it's going to prove it. Right here, it's actually displaying the colors of the stone on the white paper in front of it. That is paper. It is computer paper. We're not fancy. Look at that. I've never seen a moonstone. In all of the times, and I've had about 100 of them at this point, I've never seen one of our faceted moonstones do this. And they've been lovely. But this is like we've turned up, and maybe it's a little function of the lights out, because in lower light, they look better. It's true. They do look better the lower the light is. And so without a light that's usually operational, that's not, it looks even more powerful, doesn't it? So you've got a really strong color, but they always do. We always warn you that these stones not only look bigger than they weigh, but they also look more saturated. And if anybody's ever received one at home and you saw it on TV and you liked it enough to say, let me take it, and then it gets to your home and you look at it and go, I think it's even better than it was on TV. Welcome to TVON. No longer, long gone are the days where you have to say, yeah, I'm underwhelmed. I do a lot of online shopping, and I got to tell you, seeing photographs online, I'm sad that TV is kind of going away as far as like shopping, because it's live. We can't hide anything. These are not, and I'm not saying all of TV. There's a lot of really post-produced shots that are, light boxes and a lot of tweaking going on that are in post-production, so you're still not seeing the actual. I had a gal tell me today, she's a great viewer of the show. She's a loyal viewer. She's a longtime collector and shopper, and she says all the time, I'm not going based on a photograph because I need to see it in action, live, moving. And I'm thinking, that's right. She gets it. Because from a photograph still, you're not seeing it move, and you're getting into every moment, every facet. You see every detail of your jewelry here. And remember, this is live TV, so I can't manipulate it. I can't change the color. It's just as gorgeous as it is. This is why our stones, when you receive our pieces at home, you're amazed and overwhelmed that they look even better than you expected, because they really are. I mean, it's just, again, it's a beautiful way. I mean, this is not a photograph that's been heavily doctored where you're going, okay, it looks perfect. And then you get it home and go, what the heck? This is not the same thing. That's what I love about live TV. Honestly, I think it's the only way to shop for jewelry. And it really is an important way to go. And yet this is 113-0216. It's a cushion cut, 405. Moonstone, 22 points in the 2 diamonds. I know, simple elegance. That's what I'm after at this point. I want to see that simple, elegant style. Those are princess cuts, 1 on each side. It's semi-bezel set. We've done in the yellow gold. You can get any gold color you want. Let me auction it. I'm unfortunately, $12,999 is just not going to work tonight. I've been on the air long enough now to know that it's not going to work at $13,000. It's just going to be a no-go. It's going to be a bye-bye, see you later, see you tomorrow. Maybe I'll tune in to see what you do on those multi-million-dollar necklaces. But let's do something before we get there. Something that's going to make this a whole heck of a lot easier for you, a lot better for you. I've never seen one of our moonstones cast its colors onto the wheel in front of it. It's happening right now. Okay. Well, ladies, gentlemen, let's not do 12,000. I'm going to auction it off. Got to find a way. And this should be the way. It's not 10,000 to open. Come on in. We got a couple minutes to go till our last hour of the Thursday kicks off. I just choose your gold, choose your size. Get maybe the most powerful and strongest of the moonstones we've seen yet. And here's what it looks like on the hand, the simplicity of the 3-stone. If it's good enough for Harry Winston and all the big companies out there, then you better believe it's good enough for all of us, right? There it is. Looking like a multicolored diamond. It's still got the flash, like it's a VVS diamond. Oh, VVS diamond, did you say? Anyone need a VVS diamond? That's a pretty piece, I think. I don't know. I like it. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. 7-carat diamond, VVS, E-color, by the way. E-color, VVS quality, 702 size. But anyway, that's just, I don't know, trying to strike a nerve here. How about 10,000? Should I just take off my diamond and sell that thing? Well, let's just sell it. Should we sell it? I don't know. What are we going to do? Yeah. Congratulations. So we have one of our white gold hoops gone and one left. So one still left in the yellow, one left in the white gold. That's where we stand right now. This is not going to be 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, or 7. One of the bigger and better of all the moonstones. I don't mean to say the best, but I think it is. I think it's the best one we've seen. And it's not going to be 7,000, 6,000, or 5. 4,000, under 1,000 a carat we go. And with gold at about $3,000 in that band, the individual 11-point princess cuts, which are semi-bezel set and beautiful, and a better price than $4,000 to open. Let's go $3,000 instead to get this one a home right now. The Moonstone, and I believe last one too. We're kind of sad about that, but hey, we've had a good run with them. It's been a few months of bringing them. It's been very exciting. I think they started right around the. I feel like it was right around the new year, perhaps. New year, new stone, and fabulous. We had a new season coming up too. Spring is about here. And so as we celebrate all the beautiful, I think about Easter and I think about that is every Easter color, every neon, every springtime bright. I mean, it's like all these different colors. You see that when do you get neon yellows? Look at the left side. That's like a true highlighter color. I see deep pinks, reds, purples and blues, greens like paraibas, amethyst purples, all of the above. And you're telling me we're going to leave it here for $3,000? I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. I had a 211 Tanzanite that's still hanging out here. It was a $1,000 open. Now, obviously, this is not a little Tanzanite. It's a big ring. It's a very impressive moonstone. It's got all the colors and then some, like think of the entire rainbow, but in pastels. Think of it like a little iridescence as well. Almost think if you're a pearl lover and the luster and pearlescence we would see in a really, really good pearl, similar to what you're seeing here, but in that bright, again, vibrance of a stone. It's the vibrance for me. It's the beauty of just still, it's got power and pop. Like I would be most offended if I show up in a piece of jewelry and nobody says anything. Like, to me, that's offensive. Like, what? Like, it's ordinary, you're not going to notice it, nothing? I mean, it's just, jewelry's it's a statement, it's style. It's style, it's personality, it's the ability to change how you look and feel every day without, I don't know, going to the hair salon and changing into a new hair color. Or, you know, how many things can we change? Well, as women, we can change our jewelry, our style, our wardrobe. That's the thing every day. Yet some of us say, but if it's fine jewelry, I want to invest in one piece I wear all the time. I want to wear it all the time and often and just enjoy it and have it go with everything. This is that. This is that stone. And yet not $3,000. Okay, top of the hour's hit. We are in our very final hour of a very important show. Hey, Christy. Nice to hear from you. I'm so glad. Well, actually, I don't know if she's watching, but she just came home and said she opened a TVON box. So I'm very excited about that. Very good. Boy, I'll tell you, was it delivery day? Because I must have heard, I think I heard from like 70 people today saying that they got their TVON box and they were so excited. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our big, I'm sorry, I'm messing with my necklace here. Sorry, I'm not used to wearing big necklaces that weigh like, I don't know, take your guess as to how many carats of citrine I'm wearing, or maybe you like multicolors, or maybe you like amethyst. You can't see the amethyst right now, but the graphics in front of it because we're still talking Moonstone. But we are in our last hour of the show here tonight. It's Thursday night. My name is Lauren Blair. It's nice to meet you. If we haven't met before, welcome in. I'm so glad you're with us. Most of us have been shopping together for a couple decades. I'm awfully glad you're here with us tonight, especially when we have a little precursor to what's happening tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night, all will be revealed. This necklace, my amethyst necklace, my collar here, which, by the way, took 6 months to make. 6 months of labor went into that necklace. 6 months. 6 months to make it. I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of patience. I design jewelry and I make jewelry, but I don't take 6 months to make jewelry. That necklace, just the labor alone, took 6 months to make it. And all natural gemstones, so pretty cool. They're all coming up tomorrow night, so yes, you got one chance to pick them up. It's tomorrow night, Friday night, big Friday night. Also, Friday the 13th, this month is National Jewel Day, so I think, we got some red carpet specials for you. It's also a red carpet weekend. We're bringing a little bit of that red carpet glamour to all of you. I think we do that every day, but this week especially, that's why we brought out some important pieces for you. And did you notice the matching earrings? So we have a lot to get to this week, but it all culminates here, and we've got a really, really, really special Moonstone right now. It's not even $3,000. Take a look as we start this last hour tonight, getting ready to help you out with something special here in our Moonstone Cushion Cut Square. It is not going to be a $3,000 open either. Welcome in what's left of Thursday. We got an hour to go. We got a lot to get to. We've got some beautiful values still waiting here. So if you've just tuned in, we'll recap those because they've been some of the best in values, and some of y'all left them behind, so that's good. It means we get to show you some of our pieces here before we go. But this will not be $3,000. Let's go $2,500 only. 25, $10 increments, doesn't matter. Probably just looking for the open at this point, and now we've gone too low on this big 4 carat plus Moonstone to get it going. Plus there's the Tanzanite Asher cut. Still gonna show that to you. We had a big hour we have in store. Big final hour, Thursday Night Live. If you want to say, make a request, happy to help you out with those too. Might as well let us know if there's anything you want to see. I have a 5 carat sapphire. You don't see that every day. 5 carat sapphire. I've got coral earrings, opal rings. You name it, we got it. Let's show you what we've got. Do we need a more affordable? Do we need more expensive? You tell me. I got the 5 carat and a quarter orange sapphire. It's a little bit on the pricey side because it's a 5 carat and a quarter sapphire. We also have, don't forget about that great stingray piece I showed you earlier if you have any interest in that one. The got some special pieces here, combinations, bow designs, great fancy cuts and sphenes, maybe some rubilite earrings. Drops that I have loved since the day they were created. Paribas are here. Kite cut Tanzanite, circle style pendant. You name it, we got it. 1 pair left in the white and the yellow gold in our hoop earrings as well. Yellow sapphires were here for $777. Huge champagne diamond. It was really a cognac diamond. 2 copper bearing rubelites exist, and they're a discount. They were $19.99, by the way, for copper bearing rubelites. So I'm just going to throw in some more affordable jewelry, just see if that kind of hits that sweet spot here. So let's just take a look at this great gold opal here. We've got gold and opal together. Look at this black opal. Lightning Ridge is in the house here. A great elongated stone, giving you a nice big size. It's 113-0086. Welcome into our last little bit of Thursday. Let's make it an all request time too. We can do that. If you'd like to make a request, go ahead. Feel free. Still got that big Asher cut Tanzanite we'll show you before we go. But let's send this out. First call that can have it. It's a carat 32, 21 points in diamonds. You know opals, always onesies. No 2 alike. No 2 in existence that are going to be identical in their match. Let's blow this out. Triple diamonds on each side. 6 in total, 21 points. Here's what it looks like on. Look at that. Gorgeous, isn't it? And it looks green until you see it move. Then you see all the blues coming through. It's like a blue base color with some bright neon greens as well. First caller, $888. Go ahead. It's $888. That's like a platinum price too. Platinum's much more affordable than gold, by the way, by a mile. So, it's nice to have that gold instead, I think, because that's where we all want to be, except for the price tags tend to be a little bit more sometimes. So again, not here, not with this one, $888 if you'd like to get it. So that's our one and only there. Stays in the white gold, but we will still size it for you as usual, okay? So I'm just going to pop in some great values here. We have some opal earrings for you. I will just flash the big orange sapphire just in case that's what you kind of wanted to see. It's more of just a museum moment here. It's like, oh, okay, not orange, no, Padparadscha with a bicolor. There's yellow, there's orange and pink together. What are we looking at here? Pretty special. 1130669. Totally deluxe, museum level. Jason, did you have a request? Are we working on requests? Okay, so nada. Everybody asking, did anybody ask when the necklaces are coming up? Because they are here tomorrow. Only tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is Friday night. So if you'd like to know what's going on with the necklaces, and before you think, well, I don't even need to know because I know those are expensive, you may want to be with us. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret because it's just us. Let me just give you a little insight into these necklaces because here's what I'm thinking about doing. Now, I can't make any guarantees. I haven't sifted through all the carat weights and the gold weights yet. But I'm very highly considering, because there's been so much attention surrounding these necklaces, and rightfully so. We've never brought you anything like it before. So when you see the amethyst over there, the multicolored stones, there's so many different gems. I think we have about, I don't know, it's more than a dozen different stones in that necklace in 6 months of labor. This is citrine. If you would like a little insight into what we're going to do, and I'm hoping this is what also encourages us to be together tomorrow night to see it, because they are one of a kinds. I wish I had more, I don't. I'm very highly considering auctioning those off tomorrow so that we can get around what would be multi-million-dollar price tags. Because legitimately, they should be multi-million-dollar price tags, which is why a lot of people probably are thinking, I probably don't need to watch and be tempted by those. You need to watch because you want to be tempted, because you will not believe what I'm going to do. I'm really excited about these necklaces, and I've been on TV for 25 years, nearly every day of my life, talking about nothing but fine jewelry, nothing. I've sold, yeah, there was a day I sold Christian Dior sunglasses. There was a day I sold pots and pans. There was one day I sold artwork. But out of 26 years, I've spent, 99.9% of my time talking about fine jewelry. I've never had anything like all these necklaces or earrings on the air. Never. So I want to make this an experience that is going to be an unforgettable one that we can all enjoy together and that we can all be a part of. So all I ask is tune in tomorrow night. Be my Friday night date, and we'll show these to you, and we're going to make you feel quite special with not just quality but also value, which is really what we stand for here. So keep that in mind. Tomorrow night, got to be here, because if you tune in Saturday morning and say, where'd the necklaces go, they're going to be long gone. And we're going to make sure they go. And we're going to make sure that they don't go for millions and millions and millions of dollars either. So just another little FYI there, okay? So again, make sure, like, set some alarms, write yourself a note, be here. Here we go with the Ceylon unheated, natural, multicolored. It's yellow and it's pod, which means it's orange and pink together. It's a 523 carat weight. 20 points in diamonds. And it's stunning. And once again, it's all kinds of furs. I'm calling it Red Carpet Week. I know we don't care about the awards necessarily. You don't have to. But there's an award show happening that's the final one of the year that is happening on Sunday night. Now, we're going to be your pre-party, but we are bringing red carpet pieces all week, as only we can do. And so this is well, you see why this one's here. It's part of that featured collection. Unheated, all natural. Look at all the colors in that sapphire, and it is dazzling. It is a diamond cut round. It is a specialty cut. Let me show it to you in all this yellow gold on the hand. It's got even some great basket work where it's got these marquise cutouts all making up the basket around it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I mean, call it what it is. It's a Padparadscha, and now even more than ever. When you see it up close, of course, you see every last detail of the faceting, the clarity, the colors, the segmented colors. But here you see that, and I'm sorry guys, everything's a little too large, but look at how beautiful that is when you see the flash and the fire coming through. Now, I know it's not every day we see a 523 Padparadscha. As a matter of fact, I've been here almost 10 years. We've never seen a 5 carat 23 Padparadscha. Should we do something like absolutely ridiculous, stupid nuts? I mean, I'm ready. Because if anything should go, it should be that one. It's only listed, this is not bad. It's only listed at $28,999. I have no problem with that, except that we're all just going to sit here and drool over it at that price and go, I wish I had the money. I wish I could do it. I see the value, but that's the price of a small compact used car, so I'm going to do something better. I'm going to make sure that this can go. It deserves to be on your hand. It deserves to be a ring you own, collect, maybe make your own museum. I don't know where you live, but maybe you want to build a gem exhibit in your hometown, your local city, your local town. You take over that community center and you say, I'm building a museum. I'm building a museum. This is my museum. And my goodness, what people would give to just look at pieces like this that are not in actual museums all that often. Take a look at what we have here for you. This is one of the most remarkable stones I have ever witnessed on this show. It's not going to be $10,000. I got to move it. We got to send it out. Somebody is going to own this stunning individual stone and ring, and it's not going to be even $10,000. I know that's a big jump. I got to do something wild. We still have our 888 opal here. We've got more on the way. I'll bring out the Asher cut Tanzanite, but this is even better than $10,000 or $99.99 or $89.99. Please don't wait. There will be more than one collector on this ring. There will be, because we know a good value when we see one. Do you remember when we were all talking about the Padparadscha a while back? That was a 3-carat stone, and it was over 10 grand, and it's gone. And everybody was asking about it, talking about it, loving it. We're going to do better than 89, better than 79, and only one caller can get in on this deal right now. Look at it again from a distance. I know this is the up close. There's a point in doing that. I would say, I don't know who buys jewelry without seeing it up close. Don't do it. It's like leaving too much in ambiguity. You just don't know what you're getting. We show you the up close, then look at it from a distance. Nothing but that golden pinky orange combo. That is Padparadscha. And remember, this word is so important. The most important factor of this graphic is that word. That's 4 lines down. It says unheated. That came out of the ground in that color. And then the fancy cutting was applied. That fancy, you see it, round, brilliant, look at that dazzle. I mean, somebody's going to think you have like a peachy pinky diamond on. And instead, it's one of the rarest sapphires you ever will see. And it's not 79. It's not 69. We're going even lower than $69.99. One caller gets it. It's in the yellow gold, and we will blow it out right now. One caller taking it tonight, not even $6,000. I'll make it $59.99 first caller. Got a passion for great gems? You're in the right place, yes. The cushion Tanzanite pendant with the yellow diamond. Yes, I can. Here it is. Now, there was a debacle about 25 minutes ago that was called the 211 Tanzanite pendant with a yellow diamond bail with a 19-point yellow diamond. It's this one. Got a little crazy and took it down to $999. Also, there's still an Asher cut that is yet to be fully described. So we are going to bring him an Asher cut blue wing as well. There's the pendant that was on earlier. I don't know if it's still here, but it is $999 for that Tanzanite pendant. Wow. While everybody else is spending $3,000 on a carat and a half with a couple of diamonds, we're bringing you a yellow diamond, a big cushion cut, a 211 that nobody else has of the quality of this stature in the world, and yet $999. Wow. So there's the value on the Tanzanite. Here's the Padparadscha round that is only $59.99 for a 523. We're talking about really, truly one of the best values we've ever seen here. It's 1130669. It is absolutely gorgeous. That's a Padparadscha. All natural, unheated, untreated, and dazzling, literally a dazzling cut. So that is here. Also have, I think it's time for the Asher cut. It's the ring we have in Tanzanite tonight, the one and only. It's 1130053. Here we go. It's a wider band. This has got to be one of the cleanest. Look at this, the depth of color that's happening in, you know, it's funny. I was hearing people talk about Tanzanite today, as I'm sure you were as well. And the term that was used, which I thought was so interesting, because there was a lot of that B word being tossed around as the best, it's the best, it's the best color, it's the best color. And then the thing that was interesting was there was a lot of talk and use of the word pleochroic, which I get it, the normal average jewelry shopper would have no idea what that means. And, you know, it's not just all about like just, you know, big words. And the bigger the word, the more value you're getting. Pleochroism is not really what we should be describing with Tanzanite, because pleochroic means a couple of colors. What actually we should be talking about that they can't and we can is that word trichroism, which is the 3 colors. You want 3 colors in your best of the best. And if you're not getting 3 colors, if you're getting 1 color or 2 in Tanzanite, that is simply not the best quality in the world. The best quality in the world has 3 colors, 1, 2, and 3. That would be your purple, your blue, and the red. The red is, yes, admittedly, the red is the elusive part. The red is the elusive factor. The red is the one you usually do not get. So here's what we have for you. 229, come on over and take a look at it. It's our Asher cut, 229, depth of color beyond. It's a neon. It's a 229 perfect square step facets. I know it looks like an emerald cut, but it's square. It's an Asher cut. It's got 16 points in dots of diamonds. Polka dots, kind of looks like polka dots in diamonds. We're going to blow it out right now. And better yet, you're going to be on the phone lines ready to say yes, because another big value with one of those bigger, heavier gold mountings we very rarely do anymore because, well, they're costly. So to do a wider band style that's solid gold like this, a little trickier to do. Still got an undergut. What about the reds coming through the back? Wait a minute, that doesn't usually happen. So really, you don't want the word pleochroic. I don't want my Tanzanite to be pleochroic. And that's fine, but if it is, it's not the best. It's not the most saturated. Because you know as well as I do, if I've taught you one thing about Tanzanites ever in 25 plus years on TV, it's that your Tanzanite needs to be 3 colors if it's the best. You need to see the color red. If you're not, oh, and by the way, pink doesn't count. It's not pink. Light pinks, fine. That's still good. It's not the best. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show it on the hand. This is like that bold, but everyday. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you want. Look no further. Listen, nobody outside of TVON world can say they have the best. And if they are, out and out, just infactual. It's a lie. It is. And that's just, obviously, it bothers me. It bothers me a little bit. And don't say, no, they must not know. No. We work with the same people. There's only one mine. Only the best is here. Everybody knows about TVON. Everybody wants to be TVON. I'll tell you what, we've got the best and we're the only ones. That exclusive is not just another fun, big, fancy word. That really means exclusive. It's only here. It's nowhere else. And before you go out and spend on a 1.5 carat, $3 grand, let me make this better than $3 grand. Let's get you a better quality and a fancier cut with a lot of gold. And VS diamonds, not some IJ color. We're talking about usually diamond accents out there, usually, J color, that means they're yellow, they're brown. Mine aren't, they're white diamonds. How do you know it? Look at the white gold. And I'll change it. So if you're saying, I'd rather have yellow gold, I'll offer that. And you know what everyone else doesn't do? Rose gold. So if you like rose gold, we'll even offer that. It's an option. How about VS diamonds? Compare my price tags against anybody's. Anybody's. Compare my price tags here with anybody's out there. Nobody has a better quality, that's a given, but nobody has a better value. And I feel there's like a literal, it's like a gut punch. When I see, and some people, I get it, not everyone has access to TVON, some people don't know any better, but it's like a gut punch when I see other people spending their hard-earned money on a lower quality Tanzanite and spending more money. Might be a decent value, might be a good value, but still more. I want you to be able to get the best at the lowest price. That is value. That's what value is. This is a 229. 229 individual center stone, and we're specific. It's not a generalization, it's not an approximation, it's specific. It's a 229 with 16 points in diamonds and a whole lot of gold, because you see how wide that band is, right? You see it's a nice wide band. This is a lot wider than we should be making jewelry in, to be honest, with $5,500 gold, an ounce gold prices. But again, we didn't make it today. We made it a while ago. Our mountings are made and ordered a long time before we set the center stone. And what I'm doing is better than $3,000. I'll say it again. It's under $3,000 to get this ring. And that's where we really say, wow, but I'm not done. I'm not even asking for $2,500. And you got to be on the lines. We have the opportunity to change the gold color. If you want yellow rose, give us a day. or two extra because it takes time to make a mounting in a different gold color in your size and then set those diamonds and then of course set that stone. But it's not $2,500, and this is one fabulous way to go. Let me get a little steam clean. I'm going to try it on again on the hand. This is, again, one of the best in the cuts. Talk about an exotic. You know rounds are exotic and cushion cut squares are exotic. This is even a step up from there in the Escher. It is not 25. And why spend more to get less quality? Why spend more to get a light lavender or a pleochroic? No, you want your Tanzanite to be trichroic. And here's what we'll do instead of 25, 24, 23. It's kind of what it's taken tonight. What a night to be with us. What a night to take advantage of incredible values like we've never seen before. And it's not even $2,399. Keep on going, you ask? Let me do that for you. But promise me one thing. Be on those phone lines ready to go. Be ready to go on the phone lines because I can tell you right now this is not going to last, and this is some of the most bright neon. I've been selling blue wing block Ds here since 2018. Blue wing block Ds. Block Ds were prior to that. I've had the pleasure of showing blue wing block Ds specifically since December of 2018, y'all. That's a long time, and we're almost sold out of every one of them. Once the private collection is gone, no more Tanzanites. There are no more. I won't be, we're going to be the Tanzanite-less network. I know, it's sad, and we're going to have to go spend more money to get less. And I don't want to see that happen. I'd rather you get the good stuff, get the best in the world, spend less than $23, $22, $21, even better than $2,000. I'm going there. We're not even asking for $19.99. It's been that kind of night. We got 35 minutes to go. I'm going to make you the value of a lifetime, and all you have to do is pick up the phone. Dial up that phone number right there. If you've never shopped here before, this is your chance to start and just get the very, very best. At not 19, not even going to be $1,899. I'll keep going, but you promise me you'll get on the phone lines ready to go. Because once this, I mean, guys, I'm just doing what I can here. I got to move some jewelry. We got 35 minutes to do it. On any given night, if this was 24 hours ago, it would already be sold at $29.99. If this was 24 hours from now, I know where I'll be. I'll be standing right here. Broken toe and all. It's killing me. It's killing me. I can't stand it. I might need to bring a chair in. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not even doing $18.99. $18.88. Let's go for it. I'm not doing $17.99. I want somebody to own this, and I'm going to go lucky here. $17.77. That's it. And when it's gone, and it will be gone. Because how can you deny that value right there? It's the most unbelievable Tanzanite value. And it's only, yeah, for one caller. Take it. What a beautiful deal that is. Yes. Oh, who got the sapphire? Can I even ask? I just want to say thank you. Did you say Greta? Wonderful. Has she ever shopped here before? Wonderful. Greta, I just want to say thank you. That Padparadscha is going down as one of my top 10 values of all time. So congratulations to you. Congratulations. Now that's a value. And this Tanzanite value, still here. Still hanging out. Okay. We're going to show you more hoop earrings. What else? There is a pariba here, because it's one of those kind of high-end days, too, if you want to get the high-end. Again, we got the museum necklaces coming up, earrings tomorrow. Look at this. That, okay, it's got to go. Let's just, wait a minute, hold on. It didn't get its evening shave here. It has like a 5 o'clock shadow. It's really just, yeah, polishing cloth. It's still there. All right, well, let me see if I can extract that, because that ain't going to look pretty, and I could never see that with my naked eye. But here it is. It needs some rhodium on the sides. That's okay. Let's just look at the pariba. Let's just look at the pariba and the very big, pronounced, tapered baguette diamonds. It's 1129756. We're going to zoom back a little bit. We're going to get you one of the brightest carat 47s. Look at that stone. Woo! That's got some sizzling neon. 9756, 147, 14 karat gold, and a lot of diamond weight. 138 is your diamond weight. That is beautiful, clean, and neon, and really spectacular. And there was recently a price tag on this one. It was still over 40 grand. And then it came down to 30 and went to 29,999. And we know this blue-green's very high-end. It's coveted, it's special, it's rare, it's hundreds of thousands of dollars per carat typically. So to have a piece like this and bringing it the way I'm going to have to bring it, because if we're going to, you know, bring some values in the last 34 minutes of this show, it's got to be some real elite extra special savings. So what I'll do is this, simple and easy, not even 29,000, it's not 20, it's not even 15. And when I ever have a pariba of size under $15,000 these days, it's not going to last. We're going to go even lower than even $15,000, and one caller takes it. You know these paraibas inside out. Here's what it looks like on the hand. I enjoy that every single diamond is a tapered baguette. They're not small. They're really individually larger sizes here. Every one of them, they're even set on different levels, so you can see how one's taller, one's lower, one's taller, one's lower. It's what we call recessed. Every other baguette is recessed to the others. So when you see it up close, as you're about to, you're going to notice that as well. And they almost like piano keys in motion, if you will. And then it's less than even 15,000. We're going better than 14,999. It's the time to pick it up. This is the one you get. I think you know Paraiba values by now. Here we are again, the leaders in the world of Paraiba, one of the most exotic and rare and specialty stones we can bring. And it's not going to be even $14,999. Here we go, guys. It's going even lower, and this will be the lowest it can ever go. So you might as well make it yours. And you have a money back return policy too. You got a money back guarantee. So it's not like you're going, oh gosh, this is a lot of money to spend. I don't know if I'm going to like it. How about we just get it to your house? You open the box and you take a look at it, wear it, then decide. Decide if you like it once it's there on your hand. But it's also not 14,000 or 13. I'm going to make it 12,999. And then we've got some final hoop earrings for you. Hoop earrings are still on the way. The Tanzanite Asher cut is here. If you'd like to go ahead and grab that. We also have that opal that I showed you. That was $888, still here. Also have a beautiful purple pariba. I'm going to recap the rubilites as well. Here's the big one. That's the big purple pariba pendant, but I had two rubilites that are still here from earlier, so I better show you those. And $13,000. Let's recap the purple paraibas. Technically, they were rubilites, which make them even more rare. And I know that's always the challenge because, well, we're used to seeing, if anything, the purples. And then about a week ago, I said to you, here's our first rubilite paraiba. And I think a lot of us did a double take and said, wait, what? What's a rubilite paraiba? They come in that? They really exist? There's copper content in rubelites? On occasion, yes. It's the rarest color to get in the world of copper bearing. We happen to have two. They were here earlier. It was about an hour ago. Going to show them to you. Actually, it was 90 minutes ago. We're going to show you the options. They're both 18 karat gold. They're both copper content rubelites. The best of the world of tourmaline, but with copper as well. And they're well over a carat. And they're 18 karat gold. And you can either choose the left side, which is the square cushion. That's a 129 with a split shank and a diamond weight of 50 points. If you like the larger one, that is the carat 60. And that carat 60 also has 66 points in diamonds. We're going to blow it out. Let's go crazy. 18 karat solid white gold, your choice of. They're the same price. So you just have to, you got the big job. It's choosing which one you like the best. But if you want to go larger, you go with the right side. More elongated, tapered baguettes, the whole thing. Remember that this is a big upgrade to most every paraiba I bring, because most every paraiba I bring is in 14 karat gold. These are not 14 karat gold. They're a step up. They're 18 karat gold. So we're going there as well. You get the 18 karat gold premium. You get the really important diamonds that are all VS. You get that really special. We didn't bring them till recently. I know they're still probably fairly new to all of us, but we're very excited to say, here's your Cuprian rubelites. Copper content, we tend to call them Cuprian rubelites because remember the rule the industry came up with a few years back was, okay, here's the deal. If it's blue, green, or purple, we can call it paraiba. If it's any other color with copper, we got to call it Cuprian albite. It's all the same thing. It directly translates to copper content. So it's copper manganese in that stone. The color is just a little different from the typical blue greens, which you just saw. In the carat 47, I got bigger ones here. Well, at least the one on the right side is larger, and it's not going to be Wait, what was the last one? $13,000. Incredible value. Neither of these are $13,000. And arguably rarer because they are. I mean, they just are. They may not be the most well-known because most people don't know they exist, but that is also why they're so much more rare, is because most people don't know they exist. They're not just everywhere you look for jewelry. That's a tough one to find. We're not doing 13,000. They're not even 10,000 a piece or 5,000 a piece or even 2,500 a piece. This is how we get some really rare rings out the door at the end of the night, and it's all happening immediately. Now, in real time, onesies only, nice little recaps coming your way because I think some of you may have missed the earlier parts of the show, and that's okay, but we got to make these better. They're $19.99. That's the price, $19.99. Your choice of whichever one you want. And we're going to recap some Cirari pieces we had earlier as well because we have some Cirari pieces that are still here. They were on discount. We'll do some recaps before we go. I've shown you all the new jewelry today. We've got the big necklaces and the gorgeous collection, the red carpet collection tomorrow night. Be sure and be with me. National Jewel Day is tomorrow, the 13th of March. We will celebrate tomorrow night from 5 to 8. We're going to see all those one-of-a-kind necklaces. They're going to get their loving homes tomorrow night. Also, some other pieces you have not seen. Listen, I can only wear so much jewelry at one time. So there are other pieces you have not seen yet that will also be here tomorrow night. So that's going to be all just totally brand new, very unique and unusual, very much what you haven't seen before. Are we really leaving these here for $19.99 for rubelites with copper content at $1,999 a ring? Okay, so time to move on to our Cirari pieces that I won't be saying, I don't think, anymore because we're not going to be getting any more of their jewelry. So consider this a last call on Cirari. We've got 3 rings all remaining. Jason, do you have a favorite there or any questions on either one? Because we make sure that we can put up the graphics for the one you like better, whether it's left or right. Right now we're looking at the graphics on the right side of your screen, which is the larger, and then you have the 129 with the 50 points and diamonds on the left. And then we'll recap Cirari. 3 rings. All right, we gotta move. And we've got about 25 minutes to go clearing out some jewelry here tonight, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow at 5 o'clock. If you're wondering, well, when do I watch? Well, you have to be here live because the pieces are one of a kind. So watching a rerun a few days after the fact, not going to help you out. So tomorrow live, we're going to be showing you, Tony, may I show them on the neckline just here since we're just waiting for our paribas to go? Let me show you. If you missed this, I was wearing this yesterday, last evening. So this is a beautiful necklace that took 6 months. I kid you not. That's probably not a surprise to anybody who's jewelry. This took 6 months to create, 6 months to make, to set all these gemstones by hand. These are all natural gemstones. And this is quite the piece. And I know it looks like millions and millions of dollars. It will not be. You've been seeing me wear the citrine collar. There it is, peekaboo. There's the citrine collar I've been wearing all night. Now there's one more, and if you'll allow me to reach here, let me show you what else you haven't seen yet. But this is all amethyst and sapphires, and also in this gorgeous dramatic Y-style necklace. Look at that. Also here tomorrow night, and tomorrow night. Can't wait. And we're really going to surprise you. I know it's not your everyday piece. You're not wearing it to spin class, but you are going to wear them and you're going to collect them. And this is going to be the ultimate collector's necklaces. Yes. Copper bearing on the right, all right? We can go back to those copper bearings. I just want to remind you of what, because a lot of you are probably going, I don't know what I'm watching. Because what's with those big necklaces? That doesn't look like fine jewelry, and it is. So this one is now sold. The only one left now would be item number 1130296. Right there. That would be the last one remaining. Thank you so much. We'll get to our Cirari wheel. I just was kind of hoping that we could clear out these rubelites because they're really special and really well priced. So there it is at $19.99. Well, you can't say we didn't have the values tonight. We had the values. The values are here. Let's make a quick move here to our little Cirari trio that is left. Also here earlier, but you may have missed them. Want to give you some looks at our best values tonight. There's a band ring. It's a 5-stone, multicolor. They're greens and yellows. Different. Every single diamond in this band is a little bit slightly different, but this is one 5-stone band. Also have my own favorite. Now, I don't do hearts, but I really like the kind of like little nod to the heart, but not so obvious or overt. That's like a heart-shaped ribbon love knot design. That's a really pretty piece. That's done in multicolors. And then here's where you get the most multi of your colors of diamonds. Yellows and oranges, bright, bright yellows, and then look at the pinks and purples. So we've got a really special opportunity to get any one of those three. Jason, were they brand new with us, or did they have any requests, or what are they looking for tonight? All that conversation and nothing to share? Oh boy. So it was just a host commentary? No? Nothing? Okay. Well, if you want the necklaces, tomorrow, and I may do something a little wild because, you know, I know they're not for everybody, so we may make them for everybody. It's kind of my idea. That's what I don't know. I haven't cleared that with the powers that be, but I get up here and I kind of, the power of the microphone. They usually say the power of the purse. I would say, which, yeah, it doesn't mean what you think it means, but I got to say, I got the power of the microphone. We're going to do some crazy things tomorrow. So if you can, for those of you saying, because I had so many people reach out today and asking about, well, I don't think those are in my budget. You might be surprised. You never know. And if you've been shopping with me for 5 minutes or 5 years or maybe 2.5 decades, you know never to assume. Because when I get up here doing these live shows, weird things happen, crazy things happen, and again, you might just be very pleasantly surprised with what we can get you for the price tag. So take a look again in our Cirari rings here, 3 to blow out. They're all $9.99. Yep, we had them earlier. Let me remind you the carat weights here. It's going to be 79 points in the 5-stone band in the front and in the middle. That is 79 points, and then we go real big here. We get the 95 points in this little love knot design, and you get the 41 points over here in what is a marquise shape, but all pave rounds with the white diamond border all the way around it. You are correct. We are not missing a digit. That is not a typo. It is $9.99, but it is a major clearance. It is a major clearance sale on rings that obviously we paid more to get here, because it's one of those that I can't say we manufactured, because this is a designer that goes far beyond the walls of TVON. So you've seen this manufacture elsewhere. You've probably seen it last time you were all on a cruise. You probably saw their pieces, or maybe you've seen them on another network, and you've seen a lot of their pieces in different stores. They sell to other boutiques, designers, jewelry stores, cruise ships, things like that. We bought a couple pieces that were up to our standards of quality. It's up to us what we want to sell them for, and that's why that price is happening. So don't think, oh boy, everyone else is ripping me off, getting tens of thousands of dollars for Cirari. No, it's just we're pricing them well under our own cost, just to make a little clearance value happen at the end of our show. So 20 minutes to go. Let me know if you have any final requests for tonight. I know we're all pretty anxious about the necklaces, and there will be more. There's not just what you're seeing here on the air. I've got some surprises. You know me, I'm never going to tell you everything that's coming up. We've got some other surprises tomorrow night, but you do have to be with us on Friday night. It's one night only. That is it. So there's no other chance. By the way, this was a Padparadscha we had. We had the big Padparadscha, the 5 carats gone, but we do have this 78-point trillion that we had earlier in the show. This is only $14.99 if you want that trillion cut Padparadscha. Maybe you prefer that. We're going to do some hoop earrings with some baguette diamonds. If you would like the last of the rubilites that's copper bearing, that's still hanging out here. We still have the copper bearing for you at $19.99, just our final one remaining. That's it. And then any other questions, let us know. There are the 3 Ciraris for $9.99. We're not going to be bringing any more Cirari because obviously, and I guess it's more comfortable spending more money elsewhere for them. So we are going to get you, we're going to make you our own jewelry that we can really do some great values on. But let's take a look. If anybody would like this big pariba. So here's the deal. It's the end of the night. We still have 1 copper bearing rubilite left. I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I was going to skip, but I'm deciding that maybe we just need a little grand finale, like a major what have you. So let me just show this because it's too pretty to stay here. And it's going to stay here unless I show it. So the first step is showing it. So let's get it out the door. 113-0200. It's our purple pariba. This is the purple, not the rubilite. And it's a true purple. And it's glowing neon, and it's a huge 448 size. I'm about to blow it out for the end of the show. I got to sell some jewelry. So sometimes it just gets to that time in the night. If we're going to pay for the airtime, we got to move some jewelry. Doesn't matter what it goes for. It just matters that it's cheap enough to where somebody calls up and says yes. Now, it's 18 karat gold for the upgrade. We've seen a lot of 18 karat gold tonight. That's how it's finished. 750 means 18 karat gold. Yes. Yeah, I can. Let me just leave that there for a second. I'm going to try on the 95-point Cirari ring. That was the love knot design. Take a look at it, Jason, for your caller. Here it is on the hand. That is our Cirari ring. That was item number 1129854, and it is only $9.99. First caller gets it. We have two people talking about it, so whoever says sold first, it will be your ring. It was the largest diamond weight of the bunch. Joanne, which one would you like? This one. You got it. That's called 1129854. Jason, is there another one you'd like to see? Maybe the marquise cut? That marquise shape? The love knot design is gone. I will bring this back up, but I kind of like this profile because I want you to just peep the side diamonds. Just take a look. There's two halos up top. There's one halo around what we call the profile. That's the profile. It's the side edge, which is going to bring you diamonds as well. So count them up. Is 1, 2, 3 different halos. 2 up top, 1 on the side. That's pretty cool. Diamond weight overall, 73 points. Stays in the white gold. The reason I was hesitant to bring this out tonight was real simple. It's got an $11,999 price tag. A lot of good things happening, but arguably, we're going to need to just maneuver the price, sharpen the pencil, if you will. I'm about to give this away for what it is. Now, it's a 448, one of the rarest stones in the world, beyond even museum grade. So I just need to get it away from 12 grand. But I also need a favor from you all. The favor is simple. If you love it, give me a quick call. Because what I'm going to advocate as usual is with the one-of-a-kind, best to be on the phone lines before I get it down to some naughty low price, because then everyone's calling in frantically to fight for it. And it's much easier to be the first one on the phone lines that's already there. So when you hear the price, you hear it before everybody else. It gives you a huge advantage. And it's not $10,000 to get this piece. It's not. It's going to be better than 10, better than 9, better than 8, better than 7, better than 6, and even better than even 5,000. If that's $49.99, good is gone. I'll make it even better. We're already at $1,000 a carat for an, it's a priceless stone. There's no way to price it out because nobody else has it. Yes. Do I have a pink diamond? No, I don't. Should I? Have I shown one? No, I don't have one tonight. Huh? I do. Opal earrings I have. Yes. Pink diamond I don't have, but opal earrings I have. Let's blow this out at better than $49.99. Let me finish this thought while everyone's making last-minute requests. We need you on the lines. Again, finished in the 18 karat gold. This is that new side profile halo. So stunning, so rare, so specially. What about $3,999? What about $39.99 on a 448? In the 18 karat, we can get it out to you mañana. Let's do better than 39. I'm ready to sell it. And I know we got to. Do they still want to see the opal earrings next? Who is that? Diana, we're going to show them next. Yes. The 888 opal, sure. Well, we got everything under the sun going, and this one's got to as well. Let's make it even better than $39.99. Oh, please, jewelry gods, forgive me for this. Forgive me for this entire night. March 12th, 2026. 3/12/26. Tony, delete this from any kind of digital tapes. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to get that YouTube alert 8 hours from now that says, watch Lauren Blair on TV. No, I don't want to see that. No. Why does that happen like at weird hours of like middle of the night? Why not watch it live? That's the only way to get the jewelry. Let's do better than you. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I get these alerts now. What is going on? I didn't even sign up for TVON emails. I get TVON emails now. I don't know. Who signed me up for the TVON emails? I don't know. I'm getting them now all the time. Boy, we're spamming you guys too much, aren't we? Tell us if we are. I'll tell you what, not even 39. Forget about 35. Let's make it $34.99. That's it. I got to sell it. Then we're going to show the earrings. I got opal and I got the ring and the earrings. So it's on, we're on an opal kick here coming up. We got an opal kick We do. We have got an opal presentation coming up. First the ring, we'll recap the ring, then we'll do the earrings as well. I've got some cool earring studs that are crystal opals. We'll show you the black opal in a ring that's only $888, but that is $34.99 for that beautiful $448 purple pariba. Wow, that's a value. Here's what it looks like from a length perspective. Just realize that's what you're waiting on. Take a look at that. We'll show you the ruler. Here's your measurement top to bottom. Then we got opals coming up. Get last minute requests in. We're here ready for whatever you'd like to see. That's an inch, maybe like a teeny bit more. Take a look at it on. Okay, that's the piece that can compete with the citrine collar. You know, you'll add a chain. You'll put your favorite white gold chain. I won't tell anybody. If you want to put platinum or sterling silver, go ahead. It's no problem. You're not going to know the difference. People who tell you that your chain's going to, no. You can put platinum, you can put sterling, you can put your costume, just anything that's in a white metal. Put your favorite chain through it, and you're good to go. You're good to go. But that is gorgeous. And it'll work with DBTY. So if you have a Diamonds by the Yard in white gold that you'd like to use that as well. So that's what it looks like from a distance. Here we go back up close. And don't worry, the collars, I know there's people going, I'm going to take out the mortgage on the house before the show tomorrow night so I can afford the collars. Well, you just don't need to. You just got to be with me because you can't get them Friday midnight. You can't get them Saturday morning. They're going to be gone. And I'll make sure of it. Tomorrow, be with me. All natural stones. Collars that are beyond what I've ever sold. And I was at a network for about 6.5 years where I kid you not, anybody who knows, if you remember me working at those networks a long time ago, every single day, every single show, I sold the same exact collar. Every day, pretty much for the whole show. That's all I sold. Those were little tiny collars. This is big, beautiful, heavy detail and workmanship. Let's show the opal ring again. This is the opal ring recap. It's going to be 11300086. That is the lightning ridge. I mean, it was literally, people were like, you must just do one show, right? And then they just tape it and rerun it. No, it was no, I came in every day live to talk for 5 hours about a collar. And they were a great value. So that's why they were just really, really popular. And we had them in a couple stones. But I got to tell you, these collars, yeah, take the cake. Yes. Yes. And I can give you even one better because the reason they would ever ask such a question is probably because they're like, what the heck size chain is going to fit in it? And I can give you an approximation. It's going to be in millimeter sizes. It's about a 3.5, 4 millimeter. So that accommodates, like I said, standard chains, DBTYs, here's the bail. That doesn't give you a lot to go on, but that's the bail. So again, 3.5, 4 millimeters, as long as your chain, most chains are like 1/2 millimeter wide. So you're really good to go here. And like I said, if you've got our big DBTYs, still gonna work, slips right on through that bail, you're good to go. So that was $34.99. The opal ring you're seeing is $888. It was 11300086. That's a 1 carat 32 black opal. It's an elongated oval, 21 points in diamonds, and it's only one. And I'll try it back on the hand again for you in case you missed that as well. We have 2 Cirari pieces left, our band, our 5-stone band, and also the big marquise shape. So we'll probably recap those. Then we're gonna get to, I know Diana was asking for some opal earrings. I've got some crystal opal studs that are gonna be here as well. So we'll share those with you. All right, so here's the opal on the hand one more time. It's in gold as well. This one's in the white gold. There it is with a lot of blues and greens out of Australia's Lightning Ridge. That'll be $888. And again, full money back guarantee. Get these pieces home and see what they're all about. Here come the opal earrings that we have for you. They're awfully pretty. They've got a real green or a blue-green base color. And then you see they're crystal opals, so they're going to give you all the colors. That's what great crystal opals do. 11300603 is your item number here. 10 minutes left to go in our Thursday. Tomorrow's National Jewel Day, one of the biggest holidays. I think it's really the biggest holiday when it comes to us jewelry lovers, gemstone collectors, anybody who likes jewelry. Yeah, we're celebrating in high style tomorrow night. Not only is it Friday night, weekend kickoff Club TVON, but it's also our National Jewel Day celebration. It's going to be a lot of fun. And yes, the necklaces will be here. Cannot wait. So we've got very exciting things happening tomorrow that if you've watched every show I've done for 10 years, you've never seen necklaces like this. And we have earrings as well. Take a look. We got the beautiful necklaces. This is the last time we see them before they're actually for sale. Look at this. I mean, what about these natural gems. I mean, how cool is that? Amethyst, many other stones, by the way. My citrine, these are sister stones, by the way, all quartz family gems. We've got the citrine or the amethyst, and then of course the ultimate is that multi-floral butterfly, all that great design. So anyway, we'll go back to the earrings here. I just want to remind you, that's tomorrow and tomorrow only, tomorrow night 5 to 8 Pacific time, as well as some surprises. But 1130-603 is a 174 total carat weight in your round crystal opals. They are in the yellow gold, they are bezel set, and they are centered post, and they are a large button style earring. And we will get them home right here and now. Seriously easy and affordable, because we love a good opal. And yes, for as much as they give you carat weight, there's going to be much more to the look, because they give you double the look of what they weigh. And we're going crazy here with the price tag. Here's what they look like from afar. That is about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom, or in diameter in this case. I've got one on the ear here for you as well, so you can see them from another perspective and distance away and really get a look at that gorgeous color. I mean, look at as they move. It's like a, you guys remember the mood rings? It's your mood earring right there. Great colors. Let's go ahead and blow them out. See how they look better in darkness? A little darker, the better they look. The more the colors really show through. Let's take another look at them close up. Get you great big value. Come on in. Let's send them out for $777 for the pair. Just one pair. That's the pair you're going to get. They go right into a box and out to your house, and look at when they move. Listen, that's what the earring's doing. It's like, let me move so you can really see the colors. Showing them from one side, one direction, never going to give you the wow factor. Those opals deserve to move, therefore you can really see, look at that color. I mean, it's mesmerizing what they're capable of doing. So that's $777 a pair. Let me know if you'd like to get that one pair. That's it, that's all I got. And they just really, look at that, it's fun. When you think about a great versatile, I mean, I think about this the way I think about our moonstones. It gives you a great amount of versatility to how you can wear those with many different ideas and looks and outfits, and really just have some fun with the magic of crystal opal, the way that they are done in nature. These are natural stones after all. They're not treated. They're not, this is not kind of some special effect or treatment that gets them that amazing color. It's just beautiful. We also had a little recap. We'll do a Tanzanite recap. Just a reminder, we'll do some little drive-bys here as we talk about the last of the Cirari pieces. Those are our opal earrings. Let me know who'd like those. Just one pair. Oh, come on now. And then we've got this ring. This is the Cirari marquise. It's kind of fun to see it up close, because look at the entire collection of fancy colored diamonds you're getting. There it is in its full length. Marquise shape. Item number is 1129856. Last look at it until it melts. Tomorrow morning, melting it down. 1129856 is 41 points in diamonds. It is the longest overall ring in Cirari we have. It is such a beauty, and that is also here for only $9.99. The difference between this particular ring and all the rest is that those colors get they're varied. They get very much variety. That's kind of the fun part. There's a pink and a purple, there's a green and a golden, there's bright yellows and lighter yellows, and then all surrounded by a halo of white diamonds. It's really a beautiful ring. And we'll show it to you on the hand, because it's a lot of ring for $9.99. Not to mention the way it's all decadent in the way it's done, the way it's designed, the way it's made. Let's show you what really, you already know what great designer jewelry looks like. You see it here every day, and there's only a few designers that can really hold their standards high like we do, and that's what you're seeing right now, is that $9.99. Look at the finishing all the way through. Look at the great support system it has. I'll show it on the hand so you can see this is not a small ring by any stretch of the imagination. It's got a nice elongated style to it. Looks fantastic on. It reminds me a lot of, like, okay, you know, big diamonds are great and all, but they get a little pricey, you know, millions and millions of dollars for, you know, big diamonds. But you can get that look, but with actually more diversity, in that you're getting all those different colors. So $999, that's going to be it on that ring. And we'll see who's got it. There's purple, pink, greens. I even see some blue greens, brighter yellows, lighter yellows. That's the point. It's not supposed to give you just one color of diamond. It's supposed to give you an entire collection in one ring. We're down to about 4 minutes to go. We see you tomorrow night. Listen, I know it's tempting on a Friday night. You might have offers for plans. It might be date night with the hubby. It might be movie night. I'll tell you what, please postpone it to a Saturday night, because tomorrow night is the only night we're ever going to bring you the pieces we have we're going to see we're going to celebrate National Jewel Day in the best way we know how. In jewelry we've never had before, in amazing styles that are not going to be millions and millions and millions of dollars when they should. Do you have any questions, Jason, for me before we go? Opal earrings are sold. Congratulations. Thank you. I'll have those shipped right out to you tomorrow. So opal earrings are gone. Congratulations there. Last call on the show. We'll see you tomorrow, 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Central time, 8 p.m. Eastern. Let me say that again. Know your time zone. If you live on the Pacific Coast or in the Pacific Coast time zone, 5 o'clock Pacific. If you live in the Central time zone, 7 o'clock p.m. If you live in the Eastern time zone, 8 o'clock. We are going to hit the ground running with those gorgeous designer pieces. It is going to be one of the most memorable shows we have ever done. I can speak for 10 years of shows. That's like almost 3,000 shows I've done here alone. It is going to be incredible. Make sure you're with us tomorrow night. It's only happening for one night, so we're really excited about that. Also want to recap this diamond ring. It's that big cognac diamond we had way back, felt like 8 hours ago. We had this one way back in the early parts of the show. You might have missed it. It's a cognac diamond in a light 1 carat. It's our 92 pointer. It's 1130356, and that is in not platinum, an upgrade. I remember, I've been in this business long enough to remember when platinum was the go-to. That was the most extraordinary example of metal. Gold has surpassed that a long time ago. Gold is the most important metal, and 18 karat specifically would be your big upgrade there. So that's solid 18 karat white gold you have in this wider band. So not only is it, the premium, but you're getting so much of it, that nice wider style with a lot of details, some filigree, some millgrain, some beautiful texture to the outside edges of this band. 19 points is your white diamond weight, and then you have what is a cognac, and that's because it's a deeper saturation than champagne. And champagne's a very light brown, kind of a barely there brown. This is where you're getting, you see it right there, flashes of orange, flashes of red, flashes of bright, intense yellows. We have our last call. It's $24.99. I know it's a quick one to price. That's because it was here earlier. This is a recap on this one to share with you. So there we go. The last call on anything you've seen tonight. Remember, tomorrow, it's National Jewel Day. So we are going to be showing you some very, very exciting things. Collars, don't worry, it's much more than just big collars. I've got earrings. I've got fabulous, I've got surprises. I'm not going to tell you everything yet, but we've got some really, really exciting things to share with you. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you can join me for our big Friday night. It is going to be a show unlike any other. So we will see you then. If you have any questions about this item or anything else you've seen tonight, please holler at us. We'll be here for a couple minutes after we go off the air, available to you on those phone lines. So make sure you dial in very quickly. We'll help you out. Thanks again for being with me tonight. As always, it was a pleasure. Hope you had fun. Hope you picked up a great piece of jewelry, because if you did, major savings to go with everything tonight. No doubt about it. So we have had a wonderful, wonderful selection. Keep on calling if you have any questions for us. We'll be able to help you out. Opal ring, by the way, the opal ring in the 14 karat white gold still available. If you have any questions, I know our opal earrings are gone, but we still have our opal ring. We do have, of course, this gorgeous cognac. Let me try it on real quick. I got 30 seconds left to show it to you, and then be sure and join us for the most amazing and memorable Friday night ever. We will have it for you tomorrow starting at 5 p.m. Be with us early if you can. It's going to be really important, and we got everything that you've seen and everything that you haven't seen. It's all one-of-a-kind jewelry, so you've got to be here with us live tomorrow to participate, and you're going to be very, very excited about what we show you and what we talk about. So I'll see you then. Let's make it a date. For now, have a great rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow for National Jewel Day.